Hey guys, welcome back to GamePlayX4. I hope you guys are doing well today on a Friday night. How about you guys? How you guys doing?
Chilling,
Chilling.
chilling,
Yeah.
killing
Uh,
people, killing some elites and fucking killing some Spartans in Halo.
man, we're grateful to have Andres back. I know he's being busy, like
Nah, he just
traveling the
low
world.
to be saying he busy, bro.
He's traveling the world.
This fool.
Traveling the world.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're rich, right? Don't you have like two?
Okay.
He has like a jet on Long Beach. You could actually go and use the biggest one.
Yo, Andre Loki has like houses all scattered.
Bro, he
around
has a
the
jet and he has a heli on top of the jet.
If my
What the fuck
grandfather,
is it?
if my grandfather was alive, then maybe I'd say yes.
There you go.
But
He would
no,
have been like He would have been joining Jeff Bezos in that movie.
probably.
Brother, nah, it's been a chill week.
It's,
Very chill week.
Yeah.
Nothing too extravagant. Just chilling, played a little Halo,
Halo.
and a little Apex.
You guys finally gave up on.
Overwatch.
You guys finally gave up on Digimon already?
No,
Dude, I went to the tournament. I got destroyed. homie.
We got worse.
Oh yeah, did
Dude,
you?
I went to the tournament. I got destroyed, homie.
How's your
Oh, Chessmon deck.
You know
Holy
that
cow.
should be the moment of realization for you guys to say, you know what, let's give up.
No, come back strong.
so speaking of that, Ray, how's your classes? It's done next week, right?
Yeah, finally I'm about to graduate. I just need to turn in my shit, get those C's. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
need to remind you of our deal.
Remind you of what?
I need to remind you of our deal.
What deal?
I fulfilled my end of the bargain. Now you have to fill your end.
What then?
what was the deal?
Remember when you asked me to film for you?
What,
Oh, yeah.
right.
What about it?
Hey, homie.
Did I do it?
Huh?
You gotta
Do it?
play the board game, Ray.
What board
You gotta
game?
play that game,
Yeah,
homie.
we're gonna play Monopoly, right?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
We gotta play the longest game you have played in a
Well,
time.
it's almost done now.
it's only 3
Yeah.
chapters left. But the
It's
thing
only
is,
3 chapters.
the last chapter is long.
You know what's the funny part?
Supervisor was good.
You know,
The last chapter is only a battle.
you want the funny part? You know, like
What?
you did that video, I didn't even put you in it.
Still did it.
You still
Ah,
did it.
no, that
Huh?
doesn't count. It didn't. It didn't make.
Yes, it does.
It
count.
didn't.
Yeah.
It,
Just because it was a deleted scene does not mean you don't
it
get
didn't
credit.
make the
Right.
final cut.
And you wasted Ken's time.
No, that was fun.
Time for time.
It was fun. I was like 10 minutes, right?
Nope.
It was a contract made.
No,
by
that
you,
took
so you had
good
to-
hours
Like,
just to
I'll-
film.
I'll-
Okay, for those of you who are listening,
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
for those of you listening, he wants to force me to play some diabolic game.
Diabolic game.
What's it
It is a
called? Is
diabolic
that
game.
like
It's a
the
really
Ouija
good
board or something? Something like that. I don't know.
Bruh, it's a board game. It's like
think
Dungeons
it's
and
both.
Dragons.
No,
you
okay.
know.
So if you guys know, if you played Yu-Gi-Oh before, and now they're playing Jugimon or Jugimon, whatever, Bujimon, whatever.
You're butchering yourself.
That is
right
the
now.
devil's cards. You don't play those things. They go against the Bible.
Just cut the deal. But just remember it.
Ray signed a contract with Kenny. He's gonna play 24/7.
I'm gonna play
One
24/7. I'll play once.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No,
Nope.
he's-
Nope.
I'll play
You said you played
once.
again. Nope. We said you played to the end. That was
To the end. Well, there's no
to the
ending.
end.
Yeah,
There is an ending. It's just a long time to get to the ending.
It's okay. Look. I made a promise to play a Ouija game with them. I guess I'll play. No, what's it gonna happen? We just go to hell.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's not a choice. It's two. If you don't play, you know what happens next, don't you?
No, I don't know.
I get 1.5 testicles.
Oh, shut the fuck up. All right, then let's jump into the stuff that we have for today. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, we have the Game Awards. They're about to. They took out their nominees, right?
Yeah, nominees.
Yeah, it feels like we had an awards just not so long ago, right?
No.
No, I don't remember.
The PC Game Awards. You'll hit the PC
Oh, there you
Game
go.
Awards.
I remember we
Yeah.
covered something like that. But yeah, so who's nominated?
Things that don't matter.
All right, so we're gonna go over each category. I'm gonna start from the back. That's what he said.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna
That's what he said.
and then we're gonna go for it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the best esports game. I want you guys to tell me who you think is gonna win. Okay, keep it short because there's a lot of categories, right? So just give me one sentence why. Two, if
League.
you're feeling froggy, don't give me a paragraph. Okay, so best
Uh,
Esports
esports game.
event?
Esports
Sport?
game.
Esport game? Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
the best esports game. Which one do you think is the best one? A. Call of Duty. B. Counter Strike Global Offensive. C. Dota 2. D. League of Legends. Or E. Valorant.
Counter Strike.
Counter
ooh.
Strike.
But
Counter
it's
Strike.
not gonna win. It's gonna be League of Legends, obviously.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's gonna be
Valorant.
League of Legends. League of Legends.
I mean the phone. Yeah.
You have
It
you
ain't.
have
It
the
ain't
you have the
Valorant.
show's
Valorant.
hype
It's just
right now.
Counter Strike.
It's
So,
just there.
Valorant is actually popping off. I don't think League of
Yeah,
Legends.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
think
Valorant.
it's gonna be League of
In
Legends.
terms of popularity, it might win because fucking Riot.
Yeah, because Call of Duty died this year. Counter Strike Global Offensive was too old. It's like what 7 years
Yeah, I
old
played
now.
so much fun, dude.
How old
I mean,
is
we also have to consider the fact that these nominees are based on popularity. So
Actually, League of Legends is pretty old.
yeah,
It's
I'm
actually
saying
older than
Valorant's
Mhm.
gonna win.
I'm
I'll
yeah.
say
It's just
Valorant
that
It is.
it's still
based on
popular.
popularity. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
all this shit is based on popularity, bro. So whatever was
Valorant.
popular,
Alright, so if you guys say League of Legends, I'm gonna vote League of Legends, all right?
it's gonna be
I'm
League,
voting
bro. It's
Valorant.
gonna be
I said
what
League
if
of
if
Legends.
Valorant gaining more popularity, it probably is gonna be Valorant. But
It's gonna
I'm
be
pretty sure
Valorant.
it's gonna be League because it's League.
Uh,
In terms of balance and old school, I think Counter Strike should win it, but it's gonna be League, bro. It won last year. It won the year before that. If not that, it's gonna be Valorant
okay,
for sure.
fair. So we voted League. All right, we voted League.
I vote
Okay,
League.
I
okay.
went to.
So this is next category, most anticipated game. Okay, A. All right, let's say one Elden Ring, two God of War Ragnarok,
Ooh.
three Horizon Forbidden West,
And they got some
four
hitters over here.
Breath of the Wild 2,
Fuck.
5 Starfield.
Yo, bro,
Breath
damn.
of the Wild too.
I think it's gonna be Breath of
Starfield.
the Wild. Nah,
Breath of
Breath
the
of the Wild.
Wild. Breath of the Wild,
Breath of
bro.
the
We
Wild
telling
2?
that story.
Most
Yeah,
anticipated?
Yeah, as soon as
Who's
they
talking about this shit right
as
now?
soon as they announced it, people were just like, "This is gonna be game of that year." Like that was like 3 years ago.
Breath of the Wild too. Yeah.
I think of talk with like the most hype and
It ain't
talk
gonna be
and
Elden
every.
Ring, Andres.
That's what I think because it's,
That's all you know.
that's what I think because that's the most talked about at the moment. I'm not saying it is of the year. It is at the moment. If we're
I know
already looking
five.
at the horizon, I would say God of War.
Nah,
But
Nah, Horizon will
Yeah.
take it over God of War.
no. He
really,
was saying, no, he said if he's looking for Horizon, I think.
Oh, looking
Oh,
for the Horizon?
yeah.
Oh.
I've
yeah.
said Breath of the Wild too.
No, I
Breath of
think
the
no,
Wild.
I say Breath of the Wild. I'm like so sure it's
Yeah,
Breath of the
so sure.
Wild. It's gonna go.
Really?
Like,
I don't know
Moving
about
up,
that because
moving
no
along
one's
to
really
Breath of the Wild.
no one's
I
really
think
talking about it at the
I'm not
moment.
gonna lie to you, man.
Which one we on?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Look,
The most
I'm
anticipated
anticipating
game.
this game.
pay attention,
Yeah.
my guy. Zelda, I can see. I don't think Horizon or God of War is gonna take it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's gonna be Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna tell you why.
I
Look,
think
just
it's gonna be Starfield. This game has so much hype.
I,
Even after being delayed, it's like, yo, like fucking Starfield, bro.
you know why I think it's gonna be Breath of the Wild? Because one is it's a Nintendo game, it's Legend of Zelda. That's that's the strongest game on this list, right? It sold the
Yeah.
most out of all of them. But two, just the announcement that there was going to be a sequel pretty much shut down all game news for like a week, and they didn't even do anything. They just showed like them talking. That was it. That was the only thing they showed. I think, and then the Breath of the Wild wasn't even an amazing game. Not only did it take Game of the Year, but it completely shut out Horizon One.
Yeah.
Right? It made sure you were never going to talk about that game
Oh,
again.
damn, Horizon 2 and Breath of the Wild 2 come out the same year again. That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's gonna get slaughtered. Like
No pun intended.
Yeah.
I think I think Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is just gonna
Murder. Yep.
slaughter
Murder.
everything. Yeah, I think when you look at it, I think people are just gonna say Breath of the Wild 2. And
I
I
think it's
think
gonna be a competition between Starfield and Zelda.
another reason why too is like just remember, right? When Zelda said two words, everyone lost their shit. Like like they didn't, it's not even full voice acting. They were just like, did she just showed up and said some words? And everyone's like, oh my god, it's Legend of Zelda. I can't believe it, blah blah. Yeah, I think 100% is gonna be Legend of Breath of the Wild too. 100%.
I didn't even play the first one, so I don't even care.
You have to pay the first one. I just think of hype alone.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Hype alone, but Starfield has some crazy hype too.
Yo,
Like,
all I have to do at the Game Awards is show Breath of the Wild 2, just show like Ganondorf for like 2 seconds, and everyone's gonna lose their shit. That's it. They don't even have to say anything else or show anything else. They just say, "Hey, guys, Ganondorf for 2 seconds." That's it.
you know, be bonkers. It's Zelda, right? And you see Mario in a night suit and shit. Like, I'm ready to hell.
There you go. There you go. I'm telling you, this is gonna kill it. I think
I think
like I said, Nintendo like Miyamoto. Okay, if Iwata was still alive, Iwata or Reggie, okay, could take a dump in the toilet and take a picture of it, and everyone just gonna be like, "Oh shit, this is the game. This is Pikmin 3 or some shit." I don't know. Like, watch. I'll tell you. I think it's gonna be Breath of the Wild too. That's me
murder.
personally. It's funny
We,
because I said one sentence. I gave you guys a paragraph. My bad.
I thought we were gonna see murder, and like Breath of the Wild is gonna just sweep the whole thing.
That's just my opinion, though. So we'll just go around a circle. So, Ruben, what do you think is gonna be number one? Is he gonna
Breath
take
of
this?
the Wild, Breath of the
Okay.
Wild 2. I'm
Okay.
anticipating it.
Okay, Josh, what do you think is gonna take it?
Starfield.
Okay, Ray, what do you think is gonna take it?
I would just go with Horizon.
Okay, and then Andres, what do you think is gonna take it?
Of course, don't say Elden Ring, my guy. Come on.
Yeah,
But
I still think it's Elden Ring.
this man is an Elden Ring stan.
Okay, so there's 2 votes for Breath of the Wild, so I'm just voting Breath of the
I'm a vote into Starfield. There's a lot of hype for Starfield too.
Wild. Okay, so I know you guys don't play that many indies. I already know which one I think is gonna win this, but
Any debut?
yeah. So one, the Artful Escape.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
2,
any of these games.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be Kenna, but we're just gonna go over it. 2, the Forgotten City.
Because of the picture?
Which one?
Because of the picture?
Dude, that game is great.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Kenna is great. 3, Kenna
heard of
Bridge of Spirits. Oh, that game is great. It's on PC and PlayStation 5.
A lot of people said a lot of good things about it.
Yeah, that game is fantastic. 4, Sable. 5, Valheim. I'm gonna vote Kenna. I'm just click it right now without you guys' input
Go
because that's
straight
what
to
I
Valheim.
This is Kenna.
I'll go straight to Valheim.
What?
Oh, that's Kenna.
Yeah.
Manual game that is Korra.
Yeah, the Kenna is a great game. You know what? We already
Yeah,
know.
I've seen gameplay of this game. Yeah, I vote Kenna too. I've seen.
Yeah,
gameplay.
we already know Ruben and Ray don't play indie, so Andres.
I play indie. I play Valheim. What are you talking about? I even
Yeah,
told you I
I've seen
play
Kenna.
Valheim.
Kenna is a sick
Okay,
game.
okay, Andres. Which one do you think?
This man has the audacity to not tell me.
I do think Kenna has more of a chance than any one of them. I
Okay,
mean, I think they're like neck and neck with Valheim. So but I still give it to Kenna.
Okay, you, Josh.
Kenna.
Okay, so Kenna's gonna win.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay of Kenna. I actually enjoyed watching that game.
So we're going with Kenna?
We're gonna go Kenna. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Ruben? Which one do you think is gonna win?
Valheim. I go straight to Valheim.
Okay, so he's delusional. You, Ray?
Wow.
I guess that's door.
Okay, why did he even ask you? Okay, anyway, we're gonna go to the next. So that's the best day image. We gotta say Kenna and or Valheim. Those are the 2 we're gonna go vote for. I think Kenna 100%, but that's 2. Or at least I'm gonna go for.
Okay, so where are we going now? Best mobile?
Okay, so the content creator of the year. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. We don't promote other people on our channel.
Ray, stream the stream on Discord so I can stream the.
The best.
You want me to send you the link?
No, just stream it on Discord. Stream your Discord.
Oh, I can't. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, so I can just.
So actually, there's actually something I gotta tell you guys about one of these games, but so this is the best multiplayer. 1 is Back for Blood. That's the game that's like
Yeah,
Left
I
4
know.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 is Knockout City.
No.
3
That
is
game was
It
pretty
Takes
sick.
2.
Say again.
4 is Monster Hunter Rise. 3 is It Takes 2.
Okay.
4 is Monster Hunter Rise.
Call of Duty wasn't on the list. Wow.
5 is New World. 6 is Valheim. Now there is something I gotta tell you about It
no.
Takes 2. So today they actually lost a lawsuit against Take Two Interactive, so they have
They
to
lost
drop it.
it? I thought it was just barely announced.
No, they lost it, and so they have to drop the naming title to It Takes Two because of Take Two Interactive.
Wow, that's crazy.
So there you go.
It's not even Take Two. It's not even called Take Two. It's called It Takes Two. The fuck?
Yeah, too close. It's too close. It's a
But
video game and it uses Take Two.
Take Two.
That's
and
retarded.
22.
People better buy those
That sucks.
physicals.
That's crazy, bro. That's
They better
ridiculous.
buy those physicals before they have to rename and rebrand and ship out those new physicals.
That is ridiculous. Come on, fam. It
I
takes
was
two. Oh, I'm gonna buy a Takes Two game, not an It. I'm gonna buy an It Takes Two game. Come on, that sounds dumb.
bro. There's so many games, good games right there that they're
GTA
making.
5 made by It Takes Two.
So
There's so
we're
many
in the
good.
game of the year.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we got in ¿qué call it?
I mean, I
Multiplayer,
heard
right?
good things about
Nah.
Black Blood. Knockout was pretty cool. Never seen It Takes Two. Valheim. Never seen gameplay of that. I think I have. I just don't remember.
No, I think we're in what do you call it?
Oh wait, give me a second. I think Andres was right.
Best multiplayer game, right?
It was just announced that they gave a claim against Take Two.
Yeah.
I
I was
was
like,
thinking of
what?
that.
Yeah, they just announced it.
I didn't even win that. You wanna know? I
Because
didn't know that.
I forgot who said it. It was like, well, and other news of like money grubbing and money grabbing. Fucking Takes Two is suing because it takes two. I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
It's dumb. Bro, are you streaming on Discord?
No.
Bro,
I
that's
don't know. I think from other good stuff I heard, from you guys and other people, I think New World maybe could take it.
dude.
So-
It's probably gonna be Monster Hunter though.
So what
It's not gonna be Monster Hunter.
it's not gonna be Monster.
As much as I love Monster Hunter, it what it suffered from, like in the beginning, it was a very good game, and overall it was fun. But what it didn't have, what the other one had on the
Oh, it's looking
PlayStation system, uh, which was Monster Hunter World, was that Monster Hunter World
Wait,
had
want me to share this?
replayability. It had and content for you to
little share
keep
screen?
grinding and chase for. While in Monster Hunter Rise, it doesn't have that. And I don't know if they did it on purpose so that
wait, Andres.
uh,
Why
yeah.
Ruben seem to be thinking that's something important? Go ahead, Tim.
At the bottom, you can select share your screen, Ray.
Man.
No, but there you go. Okay, as you were saying.
Okay, so it comparatively Monster Hunter Rise isn't because I don't know if they did it on purpose because they still have their DLC, which is Sunbreak, coming next year.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I don't know if that replayability is coming in that new DLC.
Okay.
So,
so-
because Monster Hunter always has like a G rank system or whatever, and so
Yeah, high
that is
rank.
going to be their G rank, and
Oh.
so we're waiting whether that's going to be that replayability because in the base form or the vanilla version of it, there isn't that much. I mean, you can play it, but it's not enticing as it was in World.
Yeah,
So
it's not as complete.
it's
yeah, it's not
incomplete
as
game.
complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
I feel New World will take it, or if it's not New World, it'd probably be It Takes Two.
Okay, so I've played most of
three?
these games except Valheim. Back for Blood, it's like Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
It, it's a little bit worse. I'm not gonna lie, which is kind of sad.
Oh, really? The
Yeah.
creators made it worse.
Well, I played the beta and everything, but
The thing is,
it's the same as
it's
Left 4 Dead.
it's like Left. It's the thing is, it's like Left 4 Dead, but the problem is Left 4 Dead is old ass game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. So they tried to update it. Graphics are better, obviously, yada yada yada. But it's not really better.
Look,
2 Knockout City is fun as hell, dude. Easily one of the underrated games,
Yeah, that game is sick.
but it's too simple. That's
Game
the
is really
problem. It's too simple. There's no text. There's no complexity. It's literally just throw the ball, catch the ball.
I think
That's all
that's
you
why
need. All you
it
need is
it
fun.
got boring.
Yeah, exactly. It
Yeah.
gets really boring.
All you
really
need
quick.
is fun.
Yeah,
I
but
wish.
it gets boring though. Real
Yeah,
fast.
because
Yeah.
there's nothing new about it. Like
Right.
at first when you're first playing it, and especially with friends, it's like, oh, it's cool, it's fun, and whatever. And then it just gets boring the more that you play
Yeah.
it, and you're just like, oh, there's nothing really
There's really
going
no
on more.
there's no skill ceiling or floor or anything. It's usually just throw the ball, catch the ball.
Right.
Like, there's no you don't get like a bonus for timing
You're
it
lying. There is
correctly.
skill. You dodged the ball.
No. And so and there's no you don't get anything for like catching it in a certain way or anything like that. It's
Right.
literally just throw the ball, catch the ball.
That sounds fun. Why didn't we play that game?
It Takes Two. I've never played it. Monster Hunter Rise. I'm gonna agree with Andres on this one. It doesn't really feel like a complete game, which is really sad because most Call of Duty, I mean Call of Duty, most Monster Hunter games are like similar anyway. So the fact that there's
Right.
things missing is very interesting.
Yeah.
New
Because it
World,
was a Switch game first.
yes, New World is good, but man, does it have problems. I mean, my
I mean,
God,
it had potential in the beginning, but
it
then the
really does.
pros became
It's like I'm not gonna lie, it's like
over.
Monster Hunter Rise. It doesn't really have an end game that's good. It's
No.
really, really repetitive. Like it's really, really
Like the quests are the same as everything.
yeah, exactly. It's really sad, but it could have been amazing. I think it had the potential to be amazing, but
It's not best multiplayer.
to be honest, it might be the best out of this set. But is it the
Yeah.
best ever? No, definitely not.
But they're talking about best of the year though. So
I mean, the best that came out this year, unfortunately, it might be, but
yeah,
they're
second
still.
behind
I
though.
mean, I wish What's that game called? Lost Ark came out earlier. That way, it could be on this list. It would easily blow these games away, but
Yep.
it wasn't. So, oh well.
so we
It
bought a
is.
New World.
I mean, let's
I was saying New World, yeah,
Valheim.
because I know, no, because New World killed Bahan like
Oh, I
completely when it
remember
just came out.
Valheim. That shit came out early this
It's a-
year. God damn,
Because
bro.
I played Bahan like the whole thing.
I remember
finished
Vivo
it.
was on that game like it was Christmas.
Yeah, I played Monster Hunter Rise. I played Back for Blood the
Remember
beta. Uh,
Man,
As-
at
as
least
a
Ruben
video
plays games. At least one of the Mayas play games.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyways,
I'm gonna vote New World. I'm gonna have to say New World.
I'm
I
about
mean,
to say
New
Valheim.
World looks like it looks way more polished than Valheim too. Man.
No,
yeah,
Bahan was
I just-
finished.
I would
It-
tell.
it
I would
had
tell
that
you
many
this.
bugs as New
we're
World.
still in the mess multiplayer.
Even though I say New World, just know that this is not based on any serious metric except the fact that it's costs $40. It will give you hours of content.
Yep.
Other than that, just really no other reason to play this over any other game on the list. It's pretty much just as incomplete and or
I still
boring.
need her to carry me, man. I have to start this game.
I mean, but New World, you can say about the New World because their expansion then they're gonna put into the next update. So.
All right, cool. That means you're gonna carry me because I'm level 1.
I mean, Kenneth fucking level 40 already.
Well,
Goddamn.
I'm level 1, so y'all carry me to victory, and then we will keep it going. Best
They'll say we
VR
did the
AR
game.
game
Actually, the next one is best sports game.
isn't it VR?
No, sports. I got sports.
But oh wait, I skipped. Whoopsie.
Yeah. So the number one is F1. 2 is FIFA 22, which is always going to win. 3 is
Oh.
Forza.
Forza. It's Forza.
4 is Hot Wheels. Unleashed.
Forza.
5 is Riders Republic. So
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. After playing Forza, man, that game is fucking sick.
yo,
It's
Forza
Forza.
Horizon 5 is
look,
beautiful.
it's just Forza 4, but it looks fucking godlike.
Yeah, the game is really, really beautiful.
Godlike. I'm
none
gonna
of
vote
the
Horizon
games
because
except
I love the Horizon series, and this game's delivered.
Like I'm gonna put FIFA 22 because obviously it's gonna win, and it's the last time where you're gonna have EA with a FIFA game. So
That's true. That's
Oh
true.
my god.
I'm not gonna give it to EA. Fuck EA, bro. I'm voting Forza.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm voting
For
Forza.
Horizon 5 is a very beautiful game, and you should try it, especially because Game Pass is still only $1.
For $1.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored anyway, so
And
Mr.
then-
Uncle
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah. FIFA doesn't deserve
And-
not even be mentioned.
Big
I don't know why is
Philly,
that.
Yeah, and then
we don't like a
Forza
sponsor.
is actually fun to play.
Yeah,
Like it's not. I've played other Forzas and then sometimes it gets monotonous, but Forza actually feels like a really good game
The
to play
Horizon
to actually
games are
race.
the most fun ones.
Yeah, and then but it just feels fun, and the locations that they give you, where they drop you in Mexico, is like it's really really good. And man, I like, especially when you're playing in performance mode, when you're playing 60 FPS, it just feels so good.
Oh, for sure. But you haven't played that on PC, huh, Andres?
No, I haven't played.
What
on
a
PC.
damn shame. You got
You
a
know,
whole gaming
you know,
rig.
you
haven't
like
even
to-
play
you-
on Forza on
You
that
guys like
thing,
to
man.
come at me because I don't play games.
Wow.
Andres,
Wow. Andres hasn't even played Halo on PC, man. That's a
Andres,
travesty.
Andres, pure fake.
I
man.
play. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ray. The person that doesn't play games.
Bro, I've
but
been
I
playing
played on
games more than
console.
you.
Okay.
At least in the
my
next few
God.
months.
all
Sure.
right. So we're gonna go to best sim strategy game. I don't know if you guys even play these games.
I don't
No,
play
no,
strategy, so
strategy.
Strategy game.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give it to Humankind because that's an amazing game. I mean, it's like Civilization. If you ever played it, I know you haven't, but But if you
Now
ever
don't give
decide to
it
give
to
it a
Flight
try,
Simulator.
Yeah, Flight
hell no.
Simulator. Hey, I'm
Nah,
about for that.
Flight Sim is fuego.
It's popular, but I like humankind better. Okay, so we're gonna skip. We're gonna pretty much say.
You mean you
best
don't want to
system.
be a pilot?
Yeah.
You don't want to
Hell
fly
no.
around the world?
You could
What was
literally
that?
build
Air?
your own
Oh, that's
little.
right. That's right.
Wait, hold on,
I
hold on.
understand why. I understand why. I'm not gonna say
You
it
could
out
build
loud.
your own little cabin at home and just pretend that you're flying.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to the best family game. I'm not running into VR category. Did I miss something
It's
here?
Mario, dude. It just
No,
literally-
that's in the
Yeah.
top.
That's
That's in the
such
top.
that's
I
best
see, I
family.
see. Okay,
gotta be
so
Mario.
best family game. This is the Nintendo category.
That's
So
clearly
you have
Mario.
Mario
so
game, bro.
you
Mario
have
game.
so you have
That's
five
not fair,
choices.
man. Come
Okay,
on,
one.
man.
You have
Come
one.
on,
You have
man.
3D, 3D
oh,
Nintendo.
one.
Come
One
on, man.
is number
Come on.
one is It Takes Two.
Oh
Number
my.
two is Mario Party Superstars. Number three is New Pokemon Snap. Number four is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Number five is WarioWare Get It Together
Tell you
now.
right now,
Why
it's
is Wario
Nintendo.
right here?
Bro, just say Nintendo, bro. That's it.
You
That's
said
not even
Nintendo,
fair.
yeah, Kenny. You said Nintendo. Nintendo.
Yeah, that's the Nintendo
Nintendo
category.
won. That's it.
But
I think-
Pokemon Snap?
I'll laugh if it takes two wins.
No,
It's like
it's
5v1,
And
No.
Look,
maybe 4v1.
I'm not even gonna lie. Mario Party Superstar, from what I've seen, is actually pretty interesting. That's probably one of the best Mario parties.
I
And,
believe Super Mario 3D
and I've
World.
Back to
actually-
his roots.
and Bowser's Fury is a pretty good expansion. But at the end of the day, it's still only 3D World and Pokemon Snap. I was
Yep.
never interested in Pokemon
That's
Snap.
not even
I'm
a
not gonna
family
lie.
game, bro.
Yeah, I was never interested in Pokemon Snap. I don't see the appeal in just going around taking my pictures.
Come
Like
on,
just do
bro.
that in real life.
I
And
think
then
Mario
Mario
Party.
World.
In real life, you cannot take pictures of Pokemon.
I can take pictures of animals and call them Pokemon. So we're gonna.
Digimon has a
Wow.
child's mode. I used to do that back in the day.
Yep. And then WarioWare, I played WarioWare, but I was never
Nah, it's
really
boring. It's boring. You get bored in the first mission.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just give it to Super
Wait,
Mario
even though
All-Stars.
we have not played Mario Party Superstars.
Yeah, we have it, but I think that's gonna be the best one. Anybody disagree?
I think Mario Party is the best one.
Damn, so
Mario
just
So do I.
you're biased then.
From what I've seen, they took it back to its roots, and it actually looks fun. So
Look.
we should definitely hop on that.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna vote for new Pokemon Snap. So just vote for.
Okay. Okay. So best fighting game. Okay.
Ooh.
One, Demon
Best fighting
Slayer,
game.
Kimetsu no Kai. Oh, just Demon Slayer. and
Where's
Demon
fighting
Slayer,
game?
yeah.
the Hino Common Chronicles, Guilty Gear
It's good to
Strive,
get Strive. It's good to get Strive.
Melty Blood, Type Lumina. Oh my god. Nickelodeon, All Star Brawl,
No.
Virtual Fighter 5.
it's-
Ultimate
Yeah, it's definitely Nickelodeon.
And
Kenny,
you know
we
what?
had this conversation. Remember?
Strive was fire, man.
So
Wait.
Virtual Fighter. Okay, so Virtual Fighter, from when it came out and with the update and being free for the first month on PlayStation, actually broke like the PlayStation Store.
Right.
And it was like downloaded like in mass, that to the point it got downloaded so much that the company decided to make another Virtual Fighter, which they haven't done in years.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Okay,
character
so
reveals alone are getting so much attention.
right.
The game came out already. 5.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it came out a while ago. Remember, that's why I said that on the PlayStation Store, it crashed because
Man, I didn't even know this game came
it
out.
was free. It was free with PlayStation Plus,
Me
so
neither.
that people for a month and people were downloading it the day it released,
Right.
like crazy. And then to the point where like it crashed, to the point that it was downloaded so much that the company decided to actually make another Virtual Fighter. So and they haven't done that in years.
I'm gonna
Melty
get
Blood,
Anders in this one.
So
Melty Blood.
Wait, before you change from
uh-huh.
Virtual
Okay,
Fighter.
okay.
So I'll also give it to it. Virtual Fighter is actually when it came out earlier this year, it was like I think one of the only fighting games that was really out like that this year at the time it released, right?
Right.
Yeah, you had Guilty Gear Strive. I think it came out last year, didn't it?
Come out this year.
This
No,
year.
it came out this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Come out in
month?
September.
September?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. But so it still stands. So the Virtual Fighter was like one of the only real fighting game, one of the only real games that come out this year, especially around the summertime. So I can understand if it was really popular. That and you haven't had a Virtual Fighter in a really long time. So I get that. And then Guilty Gear Strive, moving it for you. Guilty Gear Strive. I just heard really good things about it. I heard that game was amazing. Like
Yeah.
nothing less than God tier.
That game is fuego. This is the best selling Guilty Gear game of all time.
of
Yeah.
all time. Yeah, and it's doing really well. The
It's a
way they
great.
decided
You heard it
they
here.
they
You heard it here,
learned.
guys. You heard it here, guys. Andres and Josh says this is better than Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah,
That-
yeah. Now look,
um,
Nickelodeon All Star 6 all the
Marvel
time.
Capcom 2 is a broken hot mess, man. And that game is fun as
but
shit, but that shit
but
broke, man.
You heard
Guilty
it.
Gear Guilty Gear
You heard it.
learned from Dragon Ball Z and like from Fighter Z. So like and they were implemented into Strive and made the upgrades and the implementations to the 2.5 that they were using. Um so that's and it's in a really good state. Like the game overall is like I know there's some balance. But I mean that's always you're never gonna get a perfect balanced game in a fighting game like that. And then
Not
Melty Blood
anymore.
and
This
Melty
is
Blood,
it's a good year for fighting games on
right?
overall.
Yeah, it is.
Look, so like I said, you heard it from Josh and Andres. Okay, they say Guilty Gear Strive is better than Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 2, all the Smash Bros.
Look, man,
Everything.
any game that comes out after a certain game, it better be better than those games. I don't want to get a shitty game after a game comes
There you go. There you go. All the Smash Bros.
Damn,
are shitty,
son.
Smash Bros. games are
out.
shitty. Okay, he said they straight
Uh,
try. Just play Strive. Just play Strive.
No, I ain't. I plead the fifth. I do not agree or disagree with their claims.
but so and Melty Blood, if people are fans of arcade fighting games that still uses sprites, then that's the game for you. Like I know it's a very niche title. Like not a lot of people know what the fuck Melty Blood is.
Right.
But
Mm-mm.
of like you actually play the game, it's actually a well-rounded fighting game, like arcade fighting game.
Nice.
So I suggest people to check it out that like really like those arcade feeling fighting games. It's really dope. And then for people who love the Naruto Shippuden series of like, those ring size like,
That bullshit is
fighting
stupid.
games, yeah, though it's basically just, a carbon copy of that but with just Demon Slayer.
Right.
And what's cool about it with Demon Slayer, it's because that art style when they start using their swords and it's that kind of like that watercoloring painting type of stuff that just comes out of their swords when they use like a certain breath technique. And they use that in the game, so like
Yeah.
it looks dynamic and it looks different. It kind of looks like when you're using that one dude from Naruto who draws on the scrolls.
Sai.
Yeah, so it looks like that. Of people want to compare, it looks like that. So it looks
Can
really
vote for
well,
this.
and especially in today's standards of like graphics, it looks really well,
Yeah,
and
and
it looks fun.
yeah, and Demon Slayer is actually killing it on PC right now. I'm not entirely
And
sure
in
why.
Japan, it's
Yeah,
like
that too.
consistently in the top 5. I think in the
Right,
top 2 or top 5 in Japan.
right. And like I said, the same on Steam. For some reason, that's like up there. I don't know why, but it is what it is. They pretty much, even though these guys have played Nickelodeon All Star for All, and I think they actually paid money for it. They've told me it was bad. I'm gonna say it. So I just need all the people who doubted me. All right, Ray, Josh, just say thank you, Kenneth, for showing
What?
interest.
What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking
I need you guys
Whatever.
to say thank you, God, Kenneth, for opening my eyes to the truth.
about? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
What, dude?
To be honest,
Back in October, they doubted me and said when I said this game's gonna die quickly.
bro,
Oh, which game?
till this day, people still playing it on Twitch.
Just say thank you, God, Kenneth. Okay, just
Kenneth
say it.
doesn't even know what she's talking about. He never played a game of his life. So, anyways, Nickelodeon All Stars Yamamoto.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna win. To be honest, from what I've heard, it looks like it's gonna be Guilty Gear Strive.
Melty
Would you guys
Blood
agree?
looks like Blaze Blue, honestly. Look,
Yeah, I mean that's it. Like it
is it
is
the same
kind
people
of
who
like
made
that.
it? 'Cause it looks exactly like Blaze Blue, like literally a carbon copy of Blaze Blue.
Did you just vote for Demon Slayer?
I
I'm
did.
not voting for Demon
I
Slayer.
did.
No, fucking right. Voted for Demon Slayer.
Yeah, no, I think what
I'm
you guys,
I'm going with Guilty Gear, man.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say you guys pretty much
Guilty
said
Gear.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so these, like I said,
If there was a logical choice, it would be Guilty Gear.
yeah,
for
so like I
sure.
said, these guys are your experts. Okay, like you said, Andres just gave you a full university speech about.
Virtual Fighter.
Right.
That's why I bought the
They say
opposite.
Guilty Gear. Like I said, they give it the pill of improvement.
You know,
Andres wrote
anything
a
that
thesis
Andrew
on
says,
it.
just bought the opposite.
Yeah, Andres gave his master's thesis on it.
Master's thesis.
Uh,
This
Josh,
man.
Josh just said that it was the greatest fighting game of all time, even above the great Street Fighter 2
I don't
and
know where this man is
Modern
getting his
Warfare 2.
sources from, but it's
Okay,
clear
like
as
so
hell.
they clearly say this game is the most legendary game of all time. Okay, so you probably should pick it up. I mean, I'm just saying you should probably pick it up. You know, if you trust them, okay, okay, you can pick it up. Okay, if look, if someone told me it was greater than Street Fighter 2, okay, remember, Josh loves Super Smash Bros. Melee, right? He just said that was trash compared to this. Okay, think how much that takes to say. Okay,
Okay.
maybe you should pick this game up.
I
Okay.
actually don't love Melee. I love
Yeah, he said he liked Project M. He said that game was trash and compared to Guilty Gear. Okay? If he
This
said
man.
that, maybe you should pick it up.
This
Okay?
man ain't putting words on anybody.
So we all
Wow.
agree we go with Virtual Fighter.
Man,
Oh,
it's the
see,
biggest lie of all time.
look at it. Ruben just said he puts words on Guilty Gear. Okay, so there you go. I mean, you got
All right,
Wow.
let's move it along. It's just
Whatever. Move on,
going on.
dude.
So
Okay, so
Virtual
I ain't
Fighter.
playing just stupid shit
Oh,
now.
best role playing game. Let's go.
okay, best role playing game is
Don't even
Cyberpunk.
mention the first one. You can skip that one. That does not
Oh,
even deserve to be on this one. So move it
Monster
along.
Hunter Rise is 2.
Okay. Scarlet
Scarlet
Nexus.
Wow.
Nexus,
I heard good things and bad things about Scarlet Nexus.
Shin
Yeah.
Megami Tensei 5, and then Tales of Arise.
Tales of Rise is fucking sick. That game is sick.
I think the logical one would be Tails.
Tales of
Yeah.
Rise is fucking sick.
Yeah, I think Tails.
Like,
Yeah.
let me
I
say
don't know
my
why Monster Hunter Rise is here.
let me say my piece.
Personally, though, I think it should be Shin Megami. That game is amazing.
I'm gonna just say my piece, okay? And I know no one's going to hear it.
Cyberpunk for the
He played the
win.
game and he thought it was a
I,
great
like
game.
I
That game was
like
broken.
Nah.
like I played Cyberpunk 2077.
It was
Okay,
broken.
had it not been broken, that would have easily
Trash.
been
Oh,
Play
game.
that trash
definitely.
game.
Of course.
It would have been
Bro,
Definitely.
easy. It
that was
Whatever.
that
was
was my
amazing.
game of the year, bro.
Whatever. You guys playing shitty
No,
games.
no. Look. The thing is that Cyberpunk 2077, the story is amazing. I mean, like it is really in depth. It's a really well written story. The acting in it is great. The only problem it was broken. Had it not
What?
been broken, that would have
That's a
easily
big part. That's a fucking
Like,
big
What
part.
big
man.
part, yeah. What
so
you
that,
mean?
I don't-
the reason why I say it like that is because I can't emphasize enough how good the story was. Like
Tell her I
it was a really really good story. Like it's probably one of the best stories I've ever seen in a game.
yeah, but you can't give awards to games that are broken.
Exactly. I can't give awards to games that are broken, just like I can't give awards to incomplete movies. Or movies that are not filmed up to modern standards. So I have to knock it off the list. I loved it. I love the story every step of the way. I hate the brokenness, but you know, it's the only broken game I've played in my life, Arkham Knight. And so it's one of those things where it's just like had CD Projekt Red gave it like 6 more months,
Yeah.
this would have easily been game of the year. But unfortunately
They
they
would have
didn't.
took all the
So it got-
categories.
Oh yeah, easy, but now it's now
I
it's
Easy.
still haven't
now
played the
it's
game
a tragedy.
because
Bro,
I they still haven't fixed this game.
I still haven't opened my collector's edition.
This game is still not fixed a year later.
Yeah, I
So,
said
Yeah.
it could
Well,
have been
they
legendary.
just
Now it's gonna be a
announced.
tragedy.
Yeah, they just announced that they're rolling out their next gen
oh
update.
my god, no,
Yeah.
I don't
Trash.
even want
Let
an
it
update.
go.
I want it fixed.
All right. We already know that
Supposedly
Tales
that's
of
gonna
Arise.
fix a lot of it.
I want it
Supposedly.
fixed, bro. I want to get in this game and not worry about my character's eyeballs.
Just buy a
coming out.
PS5. Just buy a PS5. That's the answer.
Uh,
Buy a PS5.
Nah,
So,
I'm
so
good.
you guys, so Shin Megami Tensei 5 is pretty much a Shin Megami game. If you played one, you didn't really play all of them, but you're not that far off. Tales of Arise, like I said, I've been hearing really good things. But I mean, I've heard this is like the best Tales game. Like,
Yeah,
This is
I
a
heard.
Tales game, honestly. When you look at this game,
And
you're like,
also,
what game is this?
I also heard that the story was really good too.
oh
Like
yeah,
Yeah.
it can be convoluted at times because it's like drawn out, but like for the most part, I heard the story and how it ends is pretty dope.
okay.
Either way, Bandai wins though. They have 3 categories up there.
So I'm gonna vote Tales. You guys
Yeah, the
disagree?
last Tales game I
Tales, yep.
played was Tales of Vesperia, bro. That shit was a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be tougher. Best action adventure game: Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy,
Nope.
Metroid Dread,
Ooh.
Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, or Resident Evil Village, which yes did come out this year.
Oh my God,
Oh my
Ratchet and
God,
Clank.
Well,
big.
Resident Evil, no, definitely not Resident
Well,
Evil.
Resident Evil is not
No.
an action adventure game.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Well,
That-
not
that's-
yeah,
this is
true.
clearly
Well,
more-
well, not action adventure, but action
Yeah.
and or adventure.
Or
Yeah.
adventure. Yeah, there's a
Okay,
dash.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think it's Ratchet and Clank.
No, fuck no.
Look,
No.
Really?
look,
It's a tie between Dread and Guardians.
look. Ratchet and
Guardians.
Clank was fire, was lit,
Yeah,
man. I didn't get to play the
Guardians was
game, I didn't have
actually a
PS5.
really fucking good game.
Of course, I'm speaking and no one exists.
Bro, it doesn't matter. You haven't even played the
No one
game, so
knows I exist at the moment, man. But so Ratchet and Clank is sick. I heard really good things about Psychonauts too. Also
Nah.
a really good gameplay about Psychonauts. Yeah, I don't think Psychonauts is a good game. It's actually a good game. Resident Evil, man, this is really tough. Guardians of the Galaxy was a sleeper. Everyone thought this game was gonna be trash. It's actually a really good game.
But see,
Yeah,
that's the same. That's the same thing I was gonna say about Metroid Dread. I mean, people didn't think it was gonna be trash, but I think it blew away people with how
Yeah,
one.
for
how
sure. I
difficult it
think
was and how
Dread
much
is gonna win for the simple fact that people thought it was gonna be trash, just like Guardians.
Yeah, but
But
like
it lived the hype.
I think that's the thing. I think Metroid Dread specifically, like people didn't expect much from it, but it blew away everyone's expectation. I think more than Guardians, right?
Yeah.
I don't
because
I
I
think
thought
Guardians took me by surprise,
no, no,
man.
no, no. I
But
think
you know what?
I think Guardians did well. Don't get me wrong. I think Guardians did beat everyone's expectation, but I don't think it beat it as much as Metroid Dread.
I'll counter your argument, Ken, with what I heard from. Okay, so because when Dread was like shown like the first trailer and whatever, like gameplay trailer, a lot of people were like, "Oh, okay," and then people who knew about the Metroid series was like, "Oh, I'm on it," like no matter what, looks dope, whatever. They already had an idea. For people that didn't know and didn't have an idea, but it looked like a game that was enticing. I didn't hear anything bad about it. Like I heard just people that didn't know about the series interested in Metroid. Marvels was another thing. Marvels, people were talking shit from the time that it was
Left and right.
shown.
Well, I'll
Even I
counter.
was
Well,
talking
no,
shit.
I'll counter yours with the similar argument, right? Because you're right, people were talking shit about it because of the obvious Avengers game. But I will have to also say people were talking shit about Metroid Dread because remember this
But
game was supposed to come out in 2011, so it was in
okay,
development hell for almost 10 years. So people thought it was
correct.
like it was gonna be complete trash. I was like,
Right.
if it's been in development hell for that long, it's not gonna be good.
But
Right?
it wasn't receiving as much negativity
I'll give you
as
that.
Guardians was.
Avengers. Yeah.
Because Guardians first, again, they were comparing it to Avengers. They were saying they were Rena heroes because they didn't look like their movie counterparts. But at no point were they supposed to look like their movie counterparts. They were actually supposed to look
No.
like their comic counterparts.
Yeah.
People thought that it was gonna be cheesy, that the gameplay wasn't gonna be great, that they were already comparing it to Avengers gameplay. So they're like, nah, they're not gonna get it right. And then talking all the fucking mess that they can before the game even showed any gameplay. All they saw was a
That's true.
trailer.
I mean, that's true. I agree. I was doing the same thing. Yeah.
Dread, when the trailer came out and the gameplay came out, all I heard was good things about it from people that knew about the series, and people who didn't know about the series were either 50-50. They were either enticed with it or just they didn't get it.
So I agree with what you said, but I think I'm gonna alter the argument a little bit, right?
Okay.
So I think what is gonna happen is I think this comes down to Ratchet and Clank or Metroid Dread. Ratchet and Clank,
Really?
that's the first
Yeah.
next gen game that has really taken advantage of next gen.
It looks
And,
fucking-
and then Metroid in particular,
amazing.
because one, people thought it was a dead franchise, right? No one had any hope. People still barely have hope for what's it called? Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also think that a lot of people didn't expect that much from a Metroid game in general. Like so we talked about a franchise that was we're talking about a franchise that a lot of people thought Nintendo had given up on. You're never gonna see a story ever again, blah 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 blah. But then at the same time, after the games came out, after after Marvel's Galaxy Guardians of the Galaxy came out and Metroid Dread came out, all I heard was Metroid Dread was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Metroid Dread was amazing. Metroid Dread was actually difficult. Like you heard all this stuff about Metroid
Yeah,
Dread.
there was actually journalists complaining that the game was too hard. I was like, you
Yeah, so
pussy.
and that's where I'll counter you, Ken, and one more time, and that's it. Because when people were talking about Ratchet and Clank, yeah, it was like the most advanced game for any of the consoles that there was.
Yeah,
But
it still is.
after people played it, it went silent. The same thing with Resident Evil. People were playing it in the beginning, and what enticed them was the fucking vampire chick. I forgot her name.
Mm-hmm.
But
AD.
people were interested in the first two levels of that game. It was the vampire chick and the dollhouse, and after that, people went quiet. People weren't really interested in the other
But Resident
characters.
Evil was still an amazing game.
It was, but it was pretty silent. Like there wasn't still hype. There wasn't as much concurrent players streaming it. It wasn't the same.
I mean, but
People really got enticed
I
because
think
of
that
the
single player
event part.
games in general. I think you're right. They did
Yeah,
get.
because even the Ratchet and Clank, after they played it, they moved on. Same thing with
Yeah, they
Guardians.
moved on.
I think
Psychonauts 2, I've actually heard nothing but good things about it, and I've heard it's the most underrated game of this year.
It
I
definitely is
wouldn't be
underrated.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, but I
Metro, Mer-
really think I really think Dread is gonna take this. So one, like I
I'm gonna
said,
go with Dread because I'm biased. Okay.
because okay, I think
This
one,
way I already know what to do.
I think if you stack everything together, right, it's name recognition, right, Nintendo privilege,
Which
you
is
have
is an actual thing.
yeah, you have established franchise, you have beaten expectations. I think when you put everything together, I think if you look at the check boxes, I think you're right. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy checks off some of those boxes, but I think Metroid Dread checks off the most boxes. Because I would say like even like Resident Evil Village had a lot of hype. Like you said, Dimitrescu was pretty
right?
popular for like the longest time. Um, but then like you said, it died off. Ratchet and Clank also died off. Psychonauts 2 is easily underrated because you like I said you never really heard anything about it. In fact, I still don't know when it released.
Yeah.
Even though it's already out.
Right.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, I think the same thing. A lot of people really didn't know when it released, but it did sell well. Okay, I'm not gonna lie and say it didn't. And then I
Yeah, it
also
did.
think Metroid Dread also was in that same league, but I think that just because Metroid Dread has all those other things going for it, like I said, Nintendo privilege, the established franchise, it continues the story. It came out of development hell, it beat all those expectations. I think he's just
Mhm.
gonna push it over the top and become number one.
The only for me, my pick would be Marvels, just because if for anyone who played the game, you got a huge music list, and it was about like notable artists. Like it wasn't just like whatever random sing artist. It was like all like if it was like an actual Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it was like all 80s music and like all people that people knew about and shit like that. It tied in with the gameplay. So like whenever you did like the supers with your teammates, like it and the story really got better and better, and even towards the end, the story was still consistently getting better. And I think that's what made I feel Guardians of the Galaxy as notable, and it got even more and more and more hype because of the story and the gameplay.
Fair enough.
Dread, a lot of people after playing Dread, you know how many people gave up on Dread because they were like, "Nah, this shit's too hard. Nah, I don't fucking like this game.
That's
Nah,
on
what the
us.
fuck? Hey,
Like,
why can't I find the upgrades?"
like
Like,
we'll just have to agree to disagree because you're not
right,
wrong. Okay, but the
right,
thing is that we can't continue this discussion because we only have 2 hours of this
right,
podcast.
right,
So
right.
Hey, we just
we
spent
have to move
1 hour.
we have to move on.
Halfway.
Okay.
I vote
Uh,
Dread. Y'all can vote who y'all want.
I will tell you one thing though. All these games are worth giving a try. Do it.
They
Yeah,
are,
If you
dude.
have the ability, play all of them. Okay, just do it. Okay, so now we're gonna go to best action game. I told you it's gonna be a long thing.
Yeah, no.
One is
This
Back for
is about to be the
Blood,
whole podcast right here.
No.
right? One is
Best
Back for
action.
Blood. Two is
Oh,
Chivalry 2. 3 is
eh.
Deathloop, Force Loop.
Far
Um,
Cry 6, I believe Far Cry
right,
6
five
should
is
take it.
Returnal
Far Cry
fan.
6, and then
Returnal.
Returnal to Last One. So
Returnal.
Deathloop is probably one of the most forced games I've ever
Oh
seen.
hell yeah, bro!
Like I'm like people trust me when I say I'm a huge fan of Dishonored. I like Arcane Studios. I like their game.
Just
This
Dishonored.
this is like just like Dishonored, but Jesus
Not saying
Christ,
it's a
when I
bad
tell you,
game. Dishonored good.
You
man,
know what?
when I tell you they forced it down your throats, my God, they forced it down your throats.
You
This
remember
is
Really,
that one?
dude?
Remember that one
Yeah,
PlayStation
where-
State of Play where it was just Deathloop?
yeah, exactly. We started from the back That's what he said. So
Started from back and now we here.
yeah, so you didn't see how many categories Deathloop's a part of, but it's a part of a lot of these categories coming up. So
There's actually
trust me on that.
there's like this conspiracy saying that that Bethesda paid for like all this shit, but I'm
Oh
like I
wow,
don't think so because Sony paid for the the rights,
Yeah, they did.
exclusive
right,
rights. So for all we know, it could be Sony, for the marketing and stuff like that. But
right,
I think that
I
the award show is just a marketing poise, pretty much.
right,
right.
right,
That's
right.
it. So I don't
But
know.
you know what's funny is that people, because it did get, basically shoved down people's throat for Deathloop.
But yeah, that
I
the
did
marketing
see a
thing.
lot of, people in the gaming community try the game. They're like, you know what? Let's see how bad this game is. And a
Oh
lot
no,
of people came out going, it's
you're
actually
definitely
a
right.
kind of fun game.
You know,
But it just
you're
because
right.
it
Like
got
people, they try it.
yeah, and then so a lot of people did, you know, but because it got, so publicized, because it got so like in your face for every like gaming advertisement ever and shit like that, like people were just turned off by it.
Yeah,
So
this game
like
got
it
marketed
didn't get
booty.
yeah, so it didn't get, its time in the sun. And that's why I think Returnal's gonna win it. If not Far Cry 6, like out of
I
those
heard
two.
good things about Far Cry 6, but let's be real,
It's Far Cry.
it's Far
It's Far
Cry.
Cry.
It's Far
Yeah.
Cry.
The
Yeah.
thing is, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, Deathloop is like Arcane Studio makes some really good looking games, really well polished games. We're not gonna take anything away from Deathloop being a solid game or even a
Right.
good game. It's just that they forced the hell out of it. Because honestly, I think Dishonored is an underrated game. Personally, I really do. But how much they were forcing this game down people's throats, like you saw it like every 2 seconds, right?
Shit, damn,
I think it was
dude.
I think it was just a little too much. Now, I mean, I guess it worked. Like Andre said, it did work. I'm not gonna lie and say that the marketing didn't work, but geez, just give it a rest. uh,
Right.
I also think, like I said, Back for Blood. You already know my thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Chivalry as a game is pretty underrated. It's actually pretty fun. But Far Cry 6, like Josh said, it's just Far Cry. I'm probably give it to Returnal. I never played it, but
Yeah.
I've played enough of the other games to know that it's probably going to be the most interesting one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
Returnal. Just the simple fact that like this game came out during a time where Sony was just dry. So this is
Dead.
all
Yeah.
Right.
bad,
Yeah.
and this is all people were talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Returnal. People were turned off
Yeah.
by it because it was hard and all that good stuff, but it doesn't take away from being a good game.
Okay, so going to
Right.
the next category. Do you guys want to talk about the best VR, AR, or do you want to skip it?
What are the
Sure.
categories?
You
Because I
mean
don't know jack shit
the
about VR.
games? The
Yeah.
games is Hitman 3, I Expect You to Die 2, Lone Echo 2, Resident Evil
For
4,
not
and Cyber
having
Elite VR.
played any of these
I
games,
heard
I
I
take away
heard
Only
from
hear Resident
people.
Evil 4.
okay,
I
so
take away
yeah,
from
that's what I was
people.
gonna say.
Yeah, only
Out
heard
of all
from.
those games, I heard Resident Evil 4 was actually really fucking fun to play.
Same.
Yep.
Okay.
Even though they skip some of the some of the stuff from
Cyber
the
Elite was
original
pretty
Resident
fun
Evil 4.
as VR game, not gonna lie though. I haven't played any of these. We can skip this shit if you want to.
Okay.
Resident Evil
I'll,
4. There you
I'll
go.
also skip innovation and accessibility, even though it's an important category.
We can skip best community support,
Okay.
and then we go to best mobile games.
Okay. So the best mobile game, I already know it's going to be Genshin Impact, but let's go for the next one, right?
Yeah.
So, so the best mobile game, Fantasia,
Nope.
Genshin Impact,
He was sick.
League of Legends, Wild
Yep.
Rift, Marvel Future Revolution, Pokemon Unite.
Ooh. I
Pokemon
think it's
Unite,
gonna
Pokemon
be
Unite that.
Pokemon Unite was real hype. Like
Yeah.
but
Pokemon,
Genshin Impact
was.
still has hype.
Did we ever tell you about the travesty called Greedent? Did we ever tell you
Yes,
about
yes,
that?
you did.
Did you guys ever talk about that? We talked about it, right?
I think we did.
You
Yeah.
talk about. You're the one that talk
Uh,
about.
the fat squirrel,
Oh no, we didn't.
Greedent.
He's
No.
a tank, right?
Yes, he was such a
Yeah.
travesty that he pretty much terrorized the game for like a month before they nerfed him. And you know those little berries that are on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can make those.
Wow, broken.
Oh.
And so he was broke as hell. It was ridiculous. But with that being said, I'm not gonna understate the power of
Genshin Impact.
Pokemon as an
Pokemon
IP.
Unite was pretty hype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Pokemon as an IP is so strong that it itself can push it to number one.
Yeah. And the fact that Genshin Impact is still in this category says a lot.
Yeah, but Genshin
Right.
Impact being for like
I
what,
mean,
2
we
years,
just
3 years.
He needs
what
to
was it?
support the
Not
game.
what was it last week that we just saw a whole wrapped in Genshin
Right.
Impact for celebrating
Right.
its first year anniversary.
No, Genshin Impact 4 being able to be run on mobile, that's a marvel.
Yeah,
Like I don't know how they did it,
that's
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
they are really good engineers to be able to do that. So I'll give it to them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it to Pokemon Unite because Nintendo is too strong and the Pokemon are too strong.
And
It's between
Pokemon's
Genshin
always
Impact and Pokemon
busted.
Unite.
Gengar's still
I'm gonna
busted.
give it to Genshin because I never played Pokemon.
Pokemon
Okay.
Unite is pretty good though.
Okay, so we're gonna skip best indie. I think it's gonna be Kenna again, but
Just give it
that's
to
me.
Kenna. Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it to
Okay,
that.
best ongoing game. This is gonna be interesting.
That's
So
ongoing.
one is Apex Legends.
Okay.
2 is
Okay,
Final
fuck.
Fantasy 14 online.
Oh
3
my
is
god.
3 is
Man.
Fortnite.
14. You just told me
God.
14. It's 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortnite is 3.
Warzone,
4 is
that.
Genshin
We
Impact,
could push
and then
that to the
Call of Duty
trash.
Warzone is 5.
Warzone, we
Look,
could push that down. Warzone died this year
that Genshin Impact is
because of
okay.
all the bugs and all the hackers killed this game this year.
Yeah, I think
Fortnite's
Apex
not
Legends.
that.
Apex Legends, this is its biggest year it's ever fucking had ever.
Hey, that's saying something because this game was so close to
Ever.
being dead. The
Yeah,
fact that
and
they
it
were able
just
to
I don't
revive
Yeah,
it.
know.
but
You know what it was though? Because Warzone was dying and Activision, I mean, what is it? Infinity Ward did not give a fuck about this game. People moved over to
to
Apex
Apex,
Legends.
yeah.
Even people that play Fortnite moved over to Apex, and they've been sticking to Apex
Yeah,
because
so that's pretty much the story of this year was that Blizzard Activision Blizzard lost a lot of people because a similar story happened with Final Fantasy 14.
yeah,
And where people just got so tired of Warcraft, World of Warcraft,
Oh yeah.
And they
that
all
they just switched
move
to
to
14. Yeah,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
And the mass majority went to
and then
Final Fantasy
Fortnite's
14.
Fortnite. It's still doing big things.
yeah,
You know, it's
I
Genshin
just
mean,
not
Impact is
as
because
still
talked
massive.
about as
yeah.
it used to be, but it's still a pretty big game. Whether people like to admit it or not, it's still a huge game.
Yeah,
Still a lot of people still playing that
and,
game.
and I do want to give a special shout out to Genshin Impact. Like that, even though it might not get any categories for me personally, it's still a marvel. The fact that they have voice acting for every language that it is in.
It's kind of
Crazy,
ridiculous,
man.
That
man.
shit is in itself amazing. Most companies
That's
don't even
like
do that.
that's triple A level right there of
Yeah,
development.
like they were in on top of that, they would literally go out of their way to tell everyone, "Hey, this is the voice actor for this character in this language." Like whenever they're about to release a character, they'll say, "Hey, this is the voice actor for that character in this
Yeah,
language." That's
personally,
pretty big.
it's between Genshin and Apex.
I give it to Apex. 'Cause,
And
like, it just brought itself back from the dead, well, almost
No, it
dead.
was
It didn't get
literally
so
a
hot.
dead game,
it was
bro, and
the
then out of
I'll
nowhere.
give it to Final Fantasy
14.
14 because
You would.
when people did go from World of Warcraft to 14, a lot of new people got into it and stayed with it. It got
Yep.
so to the point that it crashed all the servers that they have for every fucking region. So like it
Fuck.
got that popular, and then to this point, it's still like consecutively like you still sometimes run into issues trying to get into the fucking game. And I think we're really close to its newer update. I think it's coming out like any day now.
Right.
And for what Endwalker, and people are just like waiting in lines. People are waiting to buy fucking houses and all that shit. And I mean, I feel like that has been like the game that has been like the nuts, like the craziest, like the most concurrent players, the shit has been like just keeps going up, and it's crazy the amount of people that are playing that game.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go to best performance. So I'll skip the few because
Performance. What do you
yeah,
mean
I skipped a few that.
performance?
Yeah. So
Playing the
we're gonna
game
say
on general?
no. So best performance, the actors in the game.
Best
Mm.
performance?
Right. Best performance. So I skipped a few
Oh, you
categories.
skipped games for
Oh,
Impact.
just put
Yeah.
Giancarlo there. There you go.
Yeah. So one is Erica Mori as Alex Chen from Life is Strange True Colors. One is Giancarlo Esposito
That's not even
as
fair, bro. Come on.
Anton Castillo. As Anton
Bro, you
Castillo.
already know who we gonna vote for. Like, come
No,
on,
we have to do
man.
all of them.
Nah, bro.
We have to
I'm
do
not
all of
gonna
them.
lie though. No, this girl who played Lady D did an amazing fucking
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
Jason
Did crazy
Kelly
job.
as Colt Vaughn.
That's cool,
Okay.
bro. I think you should
Yep.
Maggie Robertson as Lady Dimitrescu from
It's
Resident Evil
between Maggie
10.
Robinson and
And
And Ozioma
in
Akaga
Carlo.
as Juliana Blake. Okay.
I don't know, man.
both the performers were amazing. I'm not gonna say anything about the other ones; they were probably really good too. But she did a great job as Lady D. Especially doing that mocap, man. Oh my god,
Oof,
the shit she
Lady
had to
D.
go through with that mocap. And
Mhm.
and Carlos, man, come on, bro. You really is this really competition? Like, come on, man. It's like putting Kevin Spacey in front of all these people,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
Come
no,
on.
Wow.
not anymore.
There was a year when that
Yeah,
happened.
like come
Yeah.
on,
Okay.
man. Like there's no competition, man. Come on, there's literally
Yeah,
no
Far Cry
competition.
6. He stole
Everybody
that
else,
story.
amazing actors and actresses, but come on, like you just
Okay.
Carlos Placido.
So
I
I'm gonna skip best audio design because it's a complicated thing to kind of explain, but
well, best
they'll have
audio
to go.
design is more or less like the sound effects and music
Right,
stuff,
exactly.
you know.
Oh, damn.
But you have to really experience the game,
Right,
to even like vote for it.
Just
So
put for
exactly.
Horizon.
Okay. Anyways,
Returnal has some good sound on that. Good
best,
sound.
so
So does Forza.
Okay. Well.
best score and music. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna read all five. The best score and music is either gonna go to Cyberpunk or Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
I've
got.
heard
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
I
I've
will go
heard amazing
Marvels, to be
things
honest.
about Guardians of the Galaxy's
Sound.
soundtrack, but I've also personally
Yeah,
heard Cyberpunk soundtrack is also amazing.
I would
Man,
just
No,
rather
it's
if
Marvel.
not.
Cyberpunk is
sound
broken, does not
Guard
mean their
Guard
track was broken.
Cyberpunk is
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
yeah, I mean Guardians track list is
It's pretty
god
low.
tier.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's
Yeah,
top
pretty.
Yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking
Look,
and
just
you
because
can
Cyberpunk was broken, I'm gonna give it to Marvel.
Yeah.
not only
Again,
that, you can play the song like if you want to go back, you want to go into the discography, you can and you can play every single song by itself.
yeah,
Like you don't have to
they
play the
make it
game.
a purpose that Star Lord listens to soundtracks
Yeah,
while he's doing
Yeah,
stuff.
of
They
course.
let you do it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
so
it
it's
makes
right.
really,
sense.
And
really good.
the amount of songs and bands that they were able to get in that game is ridiculous alone. Like, I don't know how much money they had to cough up to get all those artists, all those bands, and all those songs in that one game. But I'm pretty sure all their fucking all their fucking, money went to fucking those songs alone.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna skip to the game of the year. There are other topics that we should probably talk
Okay, best
about.
art direction, that's kind of hard to decide. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, exactly. That and best narrative and best
Best art direction
and
is
best game
really hard
direction.
because they're really good. Oh, look, we could take Deathloop out the way. Um, the Artful Escape, that's cool. But Kenna, Psychonauts, and
Yeah,
Ratchet
but
and Clank, they all
it's
have their own distinctive
right.
art style. And so
It's pretty hard to distinguish between those three. They all do it pretty well. Not gonna lie. That's why I'm skipping it. And then even best narrative again, it's really difficult.
that's something you have to experience,
Right.
to
Right.
go for.
And same with best game direction. Like these are things that you have to really play the game. And
If anything, if I would say for best game direction, I would say Ratchet and Clank would take it because they're the only ones that did something completely new that no other
you're
fucking game was doing.
you're right. I agree with what you're saying, but the thing is that me personally, I just think that each one of these games, except Deathloop, has like a special thing going about it. Because it's like you're right about them doing something new, but at the same time, like how many games do you get where, let's say Psychonauts 2, where they are exploring, in depth, various mental illnesses, and then having to put art to
Hellblade.
that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hellblade.
No, but I mean having to put art to each specific mental illness. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Because help
This is gonna be obviously. I mean, this is obviously an
right,
opinionated thing, but
right. That's what I'm saying. Like this one, like you really have to play these games and see
because
it.
even
to really-
Returnal it was about um reincarnate, not reincarnate, but like living your deaths all over and over and over again. So it's like it was also mental things too. So
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Solitude and
these
all
two will
that stuff.
probably win over Ratchet and Clank because Ratchet and Clank was straightforward. It's just the direction they took with gameplay is
Right.
interesting.
That's the thing, right? And that's the thing. Like you can make a good argument for each of these games in each of the last three categories.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
they're not really bad. That's why I'm skipping straight to game of
All
the
right,
year.
so
So
game of the year, Deathloop can get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that's no.
uh,
uh,
on
and
this list, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly
I'm gonna give
think
it
it's
to
gonna be
Metroid.
Metroid Dread. Yeah, I
I'm gonna
think
give
it's
it to
Metroid
Metroid,
Dread.
Nah,
man.
I'm going with
Yo,
It
Resident
ain't
Evil.
Deathloop.
No, it's
Look,
not gonna be Resident
So,
Evil.
we
it's
don't
not
have
gonna
that.
be Resident
Nah, but
Evil.
I'm just
We don't have much
yeah.
time left. So in 2 minutes or less, um,
All right,
which
so
one do you think is game of the year on for
from
each
what
of these?
I've seen, because I've seen gameplay of all these games, Fortunately, I haven't got to play these games, but from all the gameplay I've seen, all the live stream I've seen, uh, Resident Evil is a great game. They're all great games, but Psychonauts is a great game too. Move that to the side. It's between Dread, Ratchet and Clank, and Resident Evil. Those three.
Really? I'd say it's between It Takes Two, Dread, and Psychonauts.
It Takes Two is not gonna take it. You wanna know why it's not gonna take it?
Hmm.
It's a new IP. Most new
It,
IPs are not gonna take Game of the Year. It's very
y-
hard for a new IP to take Game of the Year. So I'm gonna give you that right
I
now.
mean,
It's not gonna win.
we'll
Well,
see
yeah, we
because
have to get this sort of caveat, right? Like, even though people vote for it, our votes don't really mean that much.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
would say for Resident Evil.
So even
Yeah.
though it's obvious to us which should be game of the year, they
It's
they, they,
gonna be
they can
Resident
they can
Evil.
easily,
that's
they can
why
easily bias this towards some other BS.
Yeah, of course. They can easily just say, "Oh well, you know, EA."
I can easily see Deathloop winning just because it's not gonna be like
Oh, yo, bro,
our
if
vote,
Deathloop wins, people are gonna
bro.
fucking riot, bro.
I'm
Oh
I'm
my
calling it
god.
now. That would not surprise me.
Yeah,
Yo,
what
I'm
it,
calling that
I'm
out
it,
now.
trying Resident
people
Evil.
are going to riot.
you'd be like, hey Jeff, remember that giant monitor we paid for? How about you vote?
Uh,
Yep.
We
yeah.
decided something else. We decided
I won't be surprised if Metroid doesn't win because Nintendo had pretty much had their own category.
Yeah, I look. I think I look. I'm gonna say it like this, right? I think all these games are good. I'm not gonna lie, and say they aren't. But if I had to choose, like, what really pushed their respective franchises forward,
Ratchet and Clank
I,
and
I can't.
Metroid.
I can't say Ratchet and Clank though. I would have to say
Ratchet and Clank
Dread.
pushed the game, the franchise.
Not really.
Right. I don't think it did. And then I think it was
Do you not
Metroid
see all the
Dread.
shit that they did?
They
No,
did,
it had
yeah,
a lot of visual effects, but it was still core wise the same Ratchet and Clank.
right.
Damn.
It didn't change anything from the Ratchet and Clank universe. It was
I
just
mean, if you look,
like
I love Metroid too, but Metroid claim at its core is, I mean, not Metroid, Metroid at its core is the same game too. Like,
Well, no, because they added the ability to dodge and timing and all that stuff, so he made it
right
more skill based
well,
than
that's
those
from
ones.
and
that was in there
parries and all
from
the
3D
stuff.
from
Right,
3DS.
parries and all that stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, parries and that was in the 3DS stuff. That was in the 3DS game.
like sliding and all that too.
Oh no, sliding is that's the like
Right,
the only
Yeah.
new
You know,
mechanic
right.
and
Sonic.
free aiming. But
But
countering
You can hide, right?
countering and mid lane that was in the 3DS game. That's not new.
no, but I mean, like they made it more. I think, in my opinion, they made
No,
Metroid Dread
it's more
more
fluid.
skill,
Yeah,
made it more skill based.
they modernized the game pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
so you can
Well,
just say that
well,
for
yeah,
sure.
you're right, but I think they just added more skill to the game. That's what I'm trying to
Right.
say. Like they made it so it takes more skill to do the stuff, not
Probably why they made it
necessarily.
harder too.
I think that's why it was harder. Yeah, and I would have to say, Resident Evil Village, not mechanically, but narratively, I think they pushed it forward. I didn't think people expected to see some of the old characters that were in the game.
Yeah,
I think
right.
people were expecting to see what they're so. Psychonauts, I think, is a good game, but I do think it's just Psychonauts. I don't think they really changed that much about it.
Yeah, it's old school
You-
platform.
Right, Deathloop is, even though it's a new IP, really is not really a new IP, and so it looks just like Dishonored.
By
Narratively, it's
definition, it's a
different.
new IP.
Right, and you're right. Let's say it is, but like it looks just like Dishonored. It plays just like Dishonored. The only difference is really the narrative is different.
Look, man,
And
I'm
that's what
biased. I'm
makes
still
it
giving
good.
it to Metro regardless. Okay.
Right. It takes two.
I'm just
It
gonna
takes two. It's
continue.
a nice game. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice game, but it's like
Story wise.
I don't think
Story
it's
wise
gonna
game.
get there. I just don't think it has the same level of polish that a lot of other games have. It's not a bad game. It's not poorly made. It's not broken. Nothing like that. But I think, like, when you're talking about AAA games, they just on another whole other level. That's why they're
Yeah.
AAA games. Ratchet and Clank, I think they did a lot of visual effects. I think they're really good at pushing the hardware, and I think they really showed what you can do with the PlayStation. But I think at the end of the day, it's just Ratchet and Clank. I think it's just another Ratchet and Clank game.
No,
When it comes to
Ratchet game.
Metroid
Yeah.
Dread, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, Ratchet as Clank. And so,
So
and when it comes to Metroid Dread, I just think that they added new mechanics like that. Yeah, it was in development hell, but I think they took that time to add new stuff to it. They pushed the story forward, which was something that hadn't happened in 20 years, and all that kind of stuff. And maybe that's not fair to the other games that it took Nintendo 20 years, and so you give it credit for it. But
Yeah.
I'll get that part. And then
Like
Resident Evil
Star
Village.
Citizen.
Exactly. And then like Resident Evil Village, I think narratively it pushed the game forward. Mechanically, I think it's still the same game as Resident Evil
Yeah,
7 and 6, all that
this
stuff.
game is the mix between Resident Evil 4 and
Like 7.
yes,
Yeah.
mix between Resident Evil 4 and 7.
Right. And so I would say like if you want to look at the most different out of the games, obviously Take-Two would be up there, but I think Metroid Dread has also the star power to kind of justify it.
You
Because
know, late
honestly, they could just pull something out of ass and
yeah,
do it. So
lately, Metroidvania games have been like on the rise.
right, yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. And for the first time, it really looked like Metroid Dread had to compete with that. Like it looked like Nintendo was like, "Oh shit, we about to lose our title. We gotta put something out." there." Like that's what it felt like. I was like, "All right, it looks pretty good." I'm not gonna lie, like it looks like it's a very
I'm about to
interesting
crack
game.
open. I didn't want to crack open the Japanese one I have. But I'm like, I want to buy another one.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say. I was about to say something
Wait,
stupid.
what?
I'm
I'm
just gonna
not.
say.
That I was about to say something stupid.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah, we have to say this off camera. We have to say this off
So what
camera.
is your final votes, everybody?
I'm voting for Dread because
I think Dread is gonna take it.
What about you?
Oh,
I'm
what
not
I-
gonna
what-
lie though. Look, we think Dread's gonna take it,
It's gonna be
but
Deathloop.
by the powers that be, it's gonna be Deathloop.
It's gonna be Deathloop. Yeah. Dread
Because
should
of
take
all
it.
this marketing that they pay for this fucking game, it's gonna be Deathloop. And if Deathloop wins, Microsoft can brag and say that one of their games is Game of the Year. Because they have 2 Game of the Year nominees, and there's
What you have is you have Todd Howard. Okay, he goes to Jeff Keighley's house. He pulls out his pad. He says, "Hey Jeff, okay, like what you want to have the Game Awards next year too? Okay, then you know what you need to do."
Wow.
but also,
Hey,
because this is only a PlayStation game at the moment, they can be like, nah, I don't want that to be Game of the Year. Who knows?
Yep. Like I said, Todd Howard he
Money
goes to
talks,
Jeff.
family.
Yeah,
Microsoft has a lot of it.
like he said, he goes to Jeff. He's like, "Look, you want a better reputation? Earn that reputation right now with his
Wow.
Yeah, if I had to put a vote just for the meme's sake alone and just because I don't know, I feel like that's gonna be out of left field and it's gonna make Game Awards like the talking point. It would be Deathloop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be Deathloop.
And if Deathloop wins every single category it was nominated for,
Bro.
yo, swear to God.
It's a
Which
wrap.
is gonna do? I remember what did it happen last year when it was like a game that was like complete trash and it kind of swept?
It was
Stranding?
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding?
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. Oh, but that's different because the Kojima was the one doing was on his knees that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He
No,
put me in
no.
the game.
It
so I have
wasn't
to give it
Kojima.
all the
It
awards.
wasn't Kojima. Jeff Keighley was on Kojima's nuts.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah,
so
because he
was
put him in
doing
the
it that
game.
time.
Remember, he
Yeah,
put
like,
him in
Oh,
the
that's
game.
true. That's true. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Jeff
yeah.
Keighley was he's a Kojima stan.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, Jeff. Okay, go earn that second and third monitor. I'm not gonna blame it for you. Okay, I want to watch the Game Awards. Okay, maybe they throw in something extra for you. Okay, maybe
What
something.
if like out of a pure coincidence, Jeff is watching us right now. He's like, I'm gonna cancel these fuckers.
Look, Jeff.
Don't never work in this business again.
Look. If Jeff is watching this, okay, just remember, okay, don't take it extra salty next.
Oh. Okay.
It's like his Doritos commercials. Remember that?
No,
Oh
my
my
God.
That's just a low blow on that. Okay, but yeah, let's go to the next topic. So we don't have that much time left. That's why.
Okay. So let's move on to. Wait, are we gonna speak about Rihanna Reeves?
Rihanna Reeves? What?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Keanu Reeves. Dude,
Keanu
I heard Rihanna reads.
I like, who was that?
So
Well, they're gonna show a Matrix trailer at the Game Awards.
oh
Yeah.
shit, okay.
Yeah.
But didn't they supposed to
Yeah.
go in like the movies? Okay,
It's
I
gonna be
guess.
Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann. They're gonna be at
So-
the Game Awards and they're gonna present the new trailer. The end.
So,
All right,
first of all,
that's
we
fair
gotta
enough.
talk about something. Why are all these Canadians up in our meeting? No, I'm just kidding.
Look who's gonna get us cancer right there.
All this Canadian.
First, it was Ray talking about a continent.
Hey, I haven't
country
said
that we will not
anything.
talk
That's
about.
kidding. I told you he's
Now it's
controversial.
canon, bro.
Either
Talk
way,
about another
let's talk
continent.
about something more controversial. Sony finally gave in and say, you know what? I had to compete against Xbox.
You know the crazy thing is,
They're talking mad trash
They were
companies.
talking hella trash, saying Game Pass is trash. It's not gonna work for us. We want to give players an experience. Blah 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 blah.
Remember, you're gonna need at least 150 million subs.
Yeah, come on, man. You know the crazy thing is they want to make a whole new subscription, but they don't want to make PlayStation Now better.
But this goes to what I was saying, right? Sony doesn't innovate; they just copy what other people
We've
do.
been saying that for years, bro. Sony does not move gaming forward. All they're good at is making pretty looking games that have
Copy and
decent,
paste.
good
They
story,
they
sometimes amazing. That's it.
they take the technology that's there and they max it out. That's it.
Yo, they didn't even believe in
That
Game Pass, and now they're
Right.
like, yo, Game Pass
We
is
covered it.
shit.
We covered it like a month and a
Yeah,
half
yeah,
ago.
we've saying it a
They were
lot.
talking all kinds of mass trash about it wasn't going to work. You need too many people. Blah 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 blah. Now all of a sudden he's out here. Phil Spencer's out here giving Game Pass away. They're getting those people. People are getting Xboxes for Game Pass because you can get it. You can get Xboxes for the same price as a cell
About
phone.
that deal they're gonna do with Samsung, right?
Which one?
That they're partnering with Samsung for something with about what TVs, 2022 TVs. So I'm assuming they're gonna have Game Pass on it. That's what I'm assuming.
There you go, man. There you go, man. And that's all it takes. And now
Now,
Sony is sweating,
all Samsung has to do is package a controller with that TV, and that is over.
which is exactly. I've been saying that shit for like a year. Like I
Yeah.
don't know why like Sony had this in the bag. They make their own TVs. They have controllers. They have a console. They had everything, but they messed it up. And so now Microsoft is doing it because Microsoft and Samsung already had a deal, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why they showed Xbox games in Best Buy on Samsung TVs. But with yeah, so but now Sony is sweating because they're seeing that hey, that might end up pushing Xbox into competitive status. Just being able,
It is.
right, being able to get all that, and then on top of that, let's not forget a lot of Japanese people feel slighted because Sony is focusing more on the Western market, and so the best way, and I agree with the Japanese on this, is they're 100% right. The best way to hurt a Japanese company, okay, that you want to show loyalty towards you, is by helping a company that does not exist on your soil like that. That's the first thing you should do.
Yo,
It's the smartest
Japanese
thing in the
are some
world.
prideful motherfuckers.
It's the best thing you should do. Okay, that's how you help the Japanese the most is by helping the United States. Okay, so you help the United States, and Japan goes up in the world somehow. So they're buying Xboxes now. Sony's sales are declining for whatever reason in Japan, even though I don't think it's still enough for Microsoft to beat Sony. But
Not in Japan.
yeah, a lot of hardcore gamers in Japan are feeling slighted.
But in Microsoft's defense, they are bringing a lot of JRPGs, a lot of Japanese games to Xbox via Game Pass, so that's also helping out.
And yeah, and then 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we talked about how even Platinum Games are like, hey man, we want to make a Scalebound again. We want to finish Scalebound. Are you looking for it? So it's so sad. Microsoft's getting a lot of positive press in Japan. Let's hope it continues. It'll hurt Sony. You can't lose your home turf. Nintendo's untouchable on Japan on Japanese soil. It's not even pretend. Like I said, we have
Nintendo is number one company in Japan, right?
it's one of the biggest, yeah.
Vegas? Oh, okay.
And the thing is that well, it's definitely the biggest media company. But the thing is that when you're thinking about when you look at cultural icons, when you have the Prime Minister of Japan jumping out of Mario pipes at the Olympics, you won. You won. I'm sorry. Like it's like your leader is saying, "Hey, I believe in Nintendo."
And then GG.
Exactly. That's it.
You
So
not
that's
call it anything else.
they have Pokemon Day parades. They have Pokemon Day.
They have Pokemon coffee shops. They have
Right.
coffee.
They won. Like Nintendo
They
won.
have
Like,
Pokemon centers over there, dude. Damn, for free.
you're not beating Nintendo on Japanese soil. It's just not happening.
Yeah,
So yeah. So again, I'm happy that Sony has decided to compete. I don't know why they don't want to put it into what's this PlayStation Now,
it says that they plan on merging PlayStation Now and Plus. New
which is what they should do.
Trash.
Because like I said, this whole separation thing is BS.
Yeah, there's no way why you should do that.
Right.
I mean,
so-
Microsoft does that with Xbox Live and Game Pass, but they did create Ultimate, which is pretty much both in one, but just
right.
for
It's
like
not
an extra.
that much more expensive.
Yeah, it's just an extra $5, and you.
Right. It's about the same price as PlayStation Now. So
Yeah, if you were to get Game Pass and Xbox Live monthly, right?
Right.
Game Pass would be $10. Xbox Live is about maybe what? So $8. That's 18. So if you get Ultimate, you're technically saving $10 for the month. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
sad.
that's good. So, I can't wait. I want to see where this goes from. I want to know if they're gonna get crazy with it and offer their games day one.
They
I want
need
so
PS1 to PS4, all that whole entire library like Xbox is doing, and then PS5 games day one. That's how they're gonna compete.
look.
Like
I
I'll
wanna
tell you, like Nintendo. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Every console has a kill switch. Okay, Nintendo just has to have an up to date console with modern graphics, and they can slaughter the other two.
Yeah,
Myself, Sony just have to care about their
no
consumers with
gimmicks.
stuff like this, and they can kill it.
With no
no.
gimmicks.
No,
When I
no.
when I was
The
when
GameCube pretty much, hurt them.
So yeah, Sony. All Sony has to do is, like I said, this service give God of War Horizon away day one on this service for $15 a month. They're killing it this
Put
generation.
that service on PC as well.
And then
yeah,
all
want
Microsoft has to
that.
do is spend
Put it on
money. That's
PC.
it. So
That's
it's
all I
like,
want.
and they
Put it
can
on
they
PC.
can, they can win. Okay.
Sony will have a high chance of competing against Game Pass if they put it on PC.
Yep,
Yeah.
it wins.
Okay, is it PlayStation now on PC? But they
PlayStation
have
now,
the
Nope,
which-
nope.
and so you want the new PlayStation now is on PC.
if
Yeah.
they're gonna merge it all, just put that on
Put it,
PC
Yeah.
because they
so
already
we can
bring
all
the
play
games.
games.
And speaking of which, this new subscription service called Spartacus. I was trying to find a picture of a dude getting ran from behind and put the PlayStation behind him instead, but I couldn't.
You couldn't find it.
I couldn't find a picture of a dude
Why
getting
didn't you
reamed.
just Photoshop it?
What?
He doesn't
Well, I had
have
to
the
find a picture
skills.
first. Cause there was a few ideas I had. This is just some fun behind the scenes stuff. I had one where the PlayStation was doing it to Phil Spencer. I had one where the PlayStation, like the console PlayStation, was doing it to the Xbox Series X. And I had one where it was just gonna be some random dude from Spartacus being done in the ass by the
Wait,
PlayStation.
you were gonna do like a centipede kind of thing?
Okay, not that far.
Okay.
There's a lot of things I tried to put, but then I realized that this is kind of a PG show. And
This
two,
ain't no PG show.
You sure?
What the hell?
You guys
talking
broke
about
in the
guys
first
that
game.
look, that the attitude era is over. Okay, guys.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to Miss McMahon route. Gotcha.
Okay,
Who's
guys.
running for governor up in here, right?
So you know what we're gonna have? We're gonna have
Wait,
like
you
a
running for governor? I heard you running for governor, right?
Who?
You? I heard you running for governor of California.
No, in the future though.
The future? Yeah, you got my vote.
Then
Right,
then I'm
that's
just gonna
it.
transfer to El Salvador, become the king.
Everybody's gonna say make Nintendo great
yeah,
again. That's what's gonna say.
but yeah. So that's essentially it's called Spartacus. It's just hope they do the right thing with this. I really don't want to pay for 3 or 4 services for Sony.
So check this out. If this is successful, great. You know why? Because then that means I don't have to pay $70 for these PlayStation games.
Nope, I don't want to play it. $89.
You swear they're gonna put those games in there?
No, they have to compete.
They
against
have
Game
to.
Pass,
If you could, they have to compete with
Yo,
Xbox Game Pass. Yeah,
you get brand new games day one for a
for
dollar.
$1. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, they're stingy. They're not gonna do that at the beginning. Watch.
Sony, I don't think they can afford to give their service out for a dollar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they can. So.
They're poor, man. They had them
expect
the
this new
grips.
Spartacus streaming game service to be a dollar. Don't
If
expect
they
that.
include movies, then I'm in.
They probably
No.
would.
Yeah, I would
Game
probably
Pass- Game
would.
Pass is including
Look,
movies now.
if they include NFL Sunday and all the soccer channels, I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
they
Man.
already give it, right? They already give it. Like if you could,
And
you could-
NBA.
yeah, if you get NBA Live and an NFL with it, shit.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, oh shit.
So with this being said, do we want to talk about the Nintendo app? Do we care?
We can spend like a whole 60 seconds on that bit.
All right, so tell me about your app. Wait, are we gonna do the app or are we gonna do the Switch Online?
The app. So
Okay.
Nintendo. Nintendo.
64.
I would just want to talk about the app right quick that we.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Nintendo updated their app to fix some things. It's still useless. The only thing it's useful for is voice chat.
Which no one uses.
It's Splatoon stats.
Whatever.
No one
statistics,
uses.
whatever. Like, other than that,
Trash.
don't download it. Don't use it. Don't.
It's hot garbage. Don't even waste your time.
But whatever. That was
Yeah.
a fast one.
Yeah.
It is a waste of time. There you go.
Let's go to Paper Mario. Woo-hoo.
Baby
What are the-
Mario 64
One of the greatest RPGs of all time.
is gonna come to the Nintendo Switch Online.
Expansion pack.
You gotta
Only.
pay.
Which is
what
some
was it,
BS.
$30? $20?
BS.
Yeah. If you're by
Yeah,
yourself,
30
it's
bucks.
And then
30 bucks.
they can lick something because I'm not paying for that.
I'm
Yeah, look,
paying 30
I
bucks
am
for an
going
all
to
ass
get,
game.
I am going to emulate that and use the copy
Okay.
that Andres has at his house to copy it to my computer. 'Cause, you know, I don't pirate stuff out here. You know.
Paper Mario is a fantastic RPG, but you know what they need to stop doing? They need to stop playing, like I said before, and give us the
Door,
GameCube era games.
for
Stop
real.
playing. Okay,
Mhm.
Thousand Year Door was the best Paper Mario game, hands down.
That's the only Paper Mario game I played and beat.
Yeah, and like
Yep.
the GameCube era has some of the best in the franchise of a lot of games, and you
Yeah,
need
look at the
to.
Mario
Mario
Party,
Kart Double Dash, Mario
Double
Party.
Dash, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Mario. We're gonna be Mario Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Mario Sunshine is debatable. What else came in that freaking F-Zero GX? Uh,
Oh my god.
what else came in that fuckers? Smash Bros. Melee.
You know, look, we can sit here every week like naming
Prime
games,
One.
games after games.
Prime
How
1
they
and 2.
should, but you know they're not gonna do it. You know, and when they do it, it's gonna be too late.
GameCube was the era of Nintendo innovating and
Like
expanding their.
it's like I
Yep.
said, when they fail, they create great games. Okay? GameCube, Wii U. Let's look at it. Just look
Yeah.
at it. Like every time they fail, they make
The
great
64
games.
failed, so GameCube came out and did some great stuff. I mean, the GameCube technically failed too.
You
In
know,
terms of
no,
sales.
the GameCube fell, so they had to make some creative games to try to bring people to it. The Wii U fell, so they have to make some because people doubt it, but Color Splash is probably the second best Paper Mario game of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's really good, but it's no surprise that it came out on the Fail U. And so it's like
Really, I heard a lot of people that did not like that game at all because it wasn't Mario Park Paper. It wasn't Paper Mario.
I think people hated Paper Mario ever
It was
since the whole
Brick Wario.
Sticker Star thing.
Anyways,
Because people really didn't like Sticker Star or any game that has stickers in it.
Oh,
oh,
okay. Bias. All right, so EA wants to make Battlefield connected universe. What you got thoughts?
Ew.
they want to go all in on this one.
Whatever. Bye.
Oh, that's not true.
Sayonara.
How about you know what they can do? They can connect the servers first so they work, and then they can talk about Unisys.
What
Yeah,
are
right.
they
Yeah.
planning connecting? They planning on making this what? Like connected to Apex or something like that?
No,
Like,
no,
Yeah.
what they want to do is they want to have Battlefield 2042 just go into the World War II and just start winning. So they'll come in with jets and just start cleaning house on all the Nazis.
Yeah,
they
whatever.
wanna
But
they
bye.
wanna
And when they
Bye.
come in and they try to shoot it with like muskets and shit, and
They could take an L and then go to hell.
because that's the connected universe they want, right? Is they want futuristic weapons to go and just kill Nazis for free. Just go in
Look,
there.
Battlefield, you can go to hell like the
cool
rest
if
of the Call
they
of Duty
jumped
games.
Stark and Battlefield
Everybody
and
forgets.
they had us go from the future to the past, just slang.
That's what I'm saying. You just go over
With-
there. You just say you like, hey, you just be like, hey, Hitler started World War II. 6 hours later, Hitler loses World War II. Because
No,
that's
no,
what
Hitler
they want.
died with a nuke. We just dropped a nuke on them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they
Uh,
want. Because that's the connected universe right there. You're gonna have people with machine guns, ARs,
Is
all
what
kinds of weapons.
was it gonna connect Battlefield to?
Nothing. That's right.
Mirror's Edge?
Let it-
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Mirror's
That's what I'm saying, man. It's
Like,
like
what, they gonna connect it to Apex? Come on, like
it's,
No, they're
it's,
gonna.
it's like I said about Battlefield 1. It was a cool experience, but then you realize that the guns in the 1919 suck. Yeah, and then you realize that guess what? Trains have tracks they have to follow, and that's boring. And so people want to fly the jets, they want to shoot the machine gun, and if you connect the universes together, you really think there's going to be a team. Well, okay, there'll probably be someone for memes, but you really think a competitive team or a semi-competitive team is like, hey, let's choose the weapon for World War II, guys. Let's choose that one. Let's not choose the laser. Let's choose the gun where you have to reload every 10 seconds. Hell out of here.
Well, I mean, it could be a good thing because the original producer for Call of Duty is on this franchise now. Who knows if that's a good thing or not?
Call of Duty or Modern Warfare?
Of the original Call of Duty.
Because even though Call of Duty sold well and was the best-selling World War II game,
Yeah, Call of Duty, the
and
original
Call of Duty wasn't popping off until Modern Warfare 1.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Like when Modern Warfare came out, that's when it was popping. Like,
Warfare 3 was legit.
yeah, Modern
shit, dude.
Warfare 1, man, that game took the game by because it was the talked about game for years.
Well, now it's trash. We're a bunch of hackers. Okay, let's go.
It was a bunch of hackers back then too, and that shit was still fun.
Well, yeah, but they made it worse right now, bro.
No,
No,
but see,
yo,
no, I'm gonna tell you,
those
right, I'm
Call
gonna
of Duty modded lobbies, man, that shit was lit,
like,
man.
I don't want to be that guy, right? Who's getting all old and say my generation was better. But our hackers were way better, dude.
Man.
They actually made the game better.
Look, man, it's true though, because back in Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, when they hacked the game, they literally made game mode.
Right.
They gave
Yeah.
people all the medals. It was like
Yeah.
it was fun as shit. And in the lobbies, oh my god, man, that was
If you
fun.
like Call of Duty Zombies, you're welcome.
Yep.
Yep. I love it. Oh, but
Pretty
they
much.
fucked it up.
They
bro.
should just
Now
play the
Warzone
NBA with
shit,
this game.
bro.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. The EA
You know,
Battlefield 42 was a disappointment, man. That
they
game
should
was
just give in on the Battlefield thing and then just go back to Medal of Honor.
If they
Battle
could,
Honor is garbage.
if they connect all the
Yeah, the last one to
Battlefield,
try to do this, man.
whoever could pull off like a 100+ game using like a 1919 assault rifle, post that shit. I need to see it.
Wait,
Okay, I
wait,
need to see
who are the creators of Mafia?
Rockstar.
Oh, Rockstar. Okay, I thought it was EA.
Come back, Koopa.
Anyways, so let's move on. Hey, are we gonna cover that story of
Wait. Rockstar made Mafia?
Was it Rockstar? No, it wasn't. It wasn't Rockstar. My bad. It was they're owned by Take Two too. I think it was 2K.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let me see. Let me look it up.
wait.
Mafia.
Josh, did you hear about the multiplayer for Halo Infinite being all hacked already?
Yeah, I mean that's a given, bro. Every game's
It
gonna
is
get
what
hacked.
it is.
Yeah,
man.
and they said it's really bad right
Yeah.
now.
Anger 13, Take Two on Zach.
Oh, check. Yeah.
Zach. Oh, that's I couldn't pronounce that shit.
Yeah, it's a European name.
Yeah, it takes, but it's still Take Two.
Yeah, okay.
Take
So
Two.
let's move on to movies before we're out of time.
Yeah, Halo. Oh yeah, so Halo, yes, Hacker Central. I mean, it's a free to play game. When it's a free to play game, it's gonna be free reign for hackers.
Look,
So they need to
People are
hurry
just
up.
asking not to like unite, like not to like collapse all the lobbies together with the people in PC, because just they like making the experience really bad.
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
saying if you don't hack it, you're not playing the right way. That's what it is.
Ken could tell you that. So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
eventually, I think they'll get rid of the hackers and whatnot. But the campaign comes out in 5 days actually.
Damn.
Okay.
So hopefully, that's gonna be a good, game. We out if it has 4 or 5 player co-op, we are out in that bitch. So yeah.
All right.
Then let's move it on.
Yeah, let's move on to the movies and what is going on in the entertainment industry. So first we have here the first poster for
Black Adam.
Black Adam of the Rock.
yeah.
Dwayne
So
Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson went on. You just posted all over social media bragging about his upcoming movie next year. Or he's gonna release one in December, and then December 9 or something like that. And
Damn, really?
but I know I think he's gonna make this role kind of cheesy. You know, The Rock.
No.
Like he looks like the part, but I just don't like it. Like his acting is the same in every movie.
Look, there's people out there who believe that Shazam was an amazing movie. I
Black
disagree.
Adam comes out July
We'll see.
29th, 2022.
Nice. I don't
Wait,
agree
who
with
says
them.
who says that shit?
Shazam was a garbage movie.
It was.
It
No one
was.
says that
People,
movie was not good.
yeah, people say it was amazing. I'm like, all right.
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
thought
don't
you said that.
No, sir.
Who said that?
No, sir. No, we were arguing with you guys because I was saying that Captain Marvel was a better movie than Shazam. Shazam was just hot garbage. Captain
Oh.
Marvel actually made sense. Shazam didn't make no damn sense. At least Captain Marvel was coherent. Shazam was just like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
Captain,
big. Oh,
Geeky jokes, yeah.
Captain Marvel was outdated, but Shazam was all kinds
yeah,
of
like Captain Marvel was a movie that had came out 10 years ago.
right.
And Shazam is
That's
a movie
the
that
reason
should
why
never
it
should have come
wasn't-
out.
It should never happen. Never happen. That movie
What
I'd
about the
say that fucking
casting?
were trash.
was not
The
good.
casting for Shazam was solid. I'm not gonna lie, I said it was solid. But the thing is that no.
The plot was just
No.
garbage, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And they bought the Shazam family way too soon too.
Way too soon. They didn't even really establish Shazam.
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
Shazam was still learning how to become a hero. Who Shazam is
But then
exactly?
magically he learned this extremely complex technique of passing magic to like 7 other
Yeah,
people.
come on, out of nowhere, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Now, with all that being said, how do you think this installment is gonna go with The Rock involved?
I'm not gonna lie, people are gonna give it a bonus. Okay, first of all, we're gonna talk about the cameos, right? People, whatever cameo is in there, people are gonna give it a plus for it.
I think
Because it's The Rock, people are gonna give it a plus.
I think Black Adam is gonna deliver for the simple fact that they're not gonna pull any punches.
So they say.
That's what he's been advertising it as. It's like, yo, this movie.
I think personally,
Bro,
I don't think it's gonna do that well because he's a villain,
the,
and I don't think they want to. I don't think they know how to tell a really good main villain story.
Well,
bro,
the thing is,
the
he's
Rock
not a
said the same thing about Hercules.
he's not a villain right now. He becomes a villain throughout the movie.
But that's the thing, like, because like the correct way to do that kind of stuff for Black Adam is they gotta show him getting tired of their shit, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
But I don't think they know how to tell that story well.
Well, but you saw he was killing people left and right in that teaser.
No. I mean, like they have to show his character progression well, and
Oh, I see what you mean.
and then a
Oh,
lot
you
of
think
DC
The Rock can't
movies
deliver?
have. I not only do I think he can't deliver that, but I think DC and their typical pacing issues will mess it up. Now they were good for some, like Aquaman was pretty good,
The
right?
Rock was pretty good. He did pretty good acting in No Pain No Gain.
No, I don't think he's bad at acting. Like that's it. The Rock is not the issue. The issue is the writing and him having to adhere to it.
Aquaman was
The
good.
issue. That's what I'm saying. Aquaman was good, but you know,
The first Wonder Woman, not that.
remember, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
That's true.
Bro, The Rock said that Hercules was gonna be like the biggest movie ever done, and he said that, that was the best role he ever did. So I don't know.
Black Adam.
Look, The Rock. Look, Dwayne is a very humble human being. Whether the movie, the TV show is trash, he will promote that like it's the best shit in the world.
He ain't humble. He's not fool. Likes to brag about it.
Look, the Rock is good. Like The Rock is a pretty decent actor, but I don't think he has the kind of depth that's necessary for this kind of character, especially to justify killing people, right? But at the same time, if Andres is saying something, we can't hear you. And
Man, I just been muted the whole time, man.
yeah, and at the same time, I just don't think.
No, I haven't been saying.
And then, so I think, and I also think when it comes to Black Adam, you have to really, you have to have kind of like a smooth transition more than most other characters, right? Because like you said, he starts off as a hero. He starts off like Shazam. He believes everything they say. He follows what they say, and then he starts to realize the truth. He gets tired of all their shit, and he's right. He starts. It goes downhill. But thing is, you have to show where he believes in them. Because remember, they have to still establish him first.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what I'm
they have
saying.
to slide
Like-
him down the path.
Like
So,
in
but
the
if they just
beginning,
jump him to the end where he's just like, "What? I'm
I
tired of
think.
all this." It's gonna be
Hey,
weird.
look, this is the way it should be done. In the beginning, he's a hero, whatever. He believes all this stuff. But then as the movie progresses and it climaxes to the middle, to whatever, that's when he starts realizing, oh shit, they're full of crap. This is the third, and then that's when his character starts, go down the villain path, and he just starts slaying.
Right,
'Cause
right.
At first, it's just gonna be he's gonna be an anti-hero.
No, because you're right. That's how it should go. But I don't have faith in the writers.
Oh, you
to
think it's
give it
gonna
that.
be I'm a good guy, good guy, good guy. At the end, oh, I'm gonna start slaying everybody.
Yeah, I think what they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to do the Superman killing, not killing joke, but the Superman when he killed the Joker scene, where where like he just kind of loses his mind like for a split second, and he just drops the thing. So he's like he's good at first, and then like one thing happens, and he's just like, nah, I'm over this, and he kills somebody. I think that's what they're gonna do with him. But for Black Adam, it's not like that. It has to be a transition because that's how it happened. He realized the truth slowly before he turned evil and went against him. But when it comes to Superman, that was how Superman became bad. But you see, it was still kind of didn't make any sense, right? He killed the Joker, all of a sudden he wants to kill everybody. It kind of didn't make any sense. But with a movie, you can't really do that because that's bad writing.
This man went evil over some VAGINA.
Well, he killed his son too.
This man went evil because he lost the best.
I'm sure he never got it. He was like, no.
No, he killed his son. Remember, Lois was pregnant with his son at the time.
Oh,
so he killed Lois. He killed her and his son. That's why he killed.
He lost both. Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't justify wanting to kill every other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
that's kind of ridiculous. But
he was like,
it's like, hey man, you killed my wife and kid, man. Fuck you, Batman. But fuck you. I'm like, what the hell did I do, man? Like. That's what I was. I'm like, what the hell did I do? I was just standing here, like.
No notations, my friend.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. The Netflix. This is where it's coming up in December.
The shows are some shows are about to end. Some new shows are gonna come out. the continuation of JoJo Adventures, The Witcher season 3, and also the last final season for New Heights or the Heist.
It's all about The Witcher. I don't even care about anything else. Oh, is that um Leonardo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I care. It's The Witcher and that movie and everything else. I'll push it aside and watch later.
Like The Witcher? You don't want to watch The Witcher?
That's what I said. I said it's about
He
The
said The
Witcher,
Witcher
Leonardo,
and
and everything else
Leonardo
get pushed
DiCaprio.
aside later. And I'll watch that shit later.
I heard Cobra Kai was pretty good.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah, I heard good
Second
things about
season,
Cobra Kai
yeah.
too, but I'm there's too
Oh,
many
but if
shows
you
to
talk
watch.
about a tier system, it's gonna be Witcher. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm more interested in The Witcher mostly because Jason Momoa's in it
I
now.
watch anything Leonardo, so I don't care.
Yeah, Angela Lawrence is in it.
Yeah,
It's
anything
supposed to be a
Leonardo, I
comedy
will
drama
watch.
movie, right? It's supposed to be like a meteor is coming to hit the Earth, and the president's not taking it seriously.
Oh,
Because
really?
because he's an asshole. Yeah, you
Yo,
gotta-
I love seeing Leonardo play those not serious roles, man. He is hilarious, man.
He's supposed to be a scientist who
yo.
doesn't know nothing.
I think Leonardo has been in more movies that won awards than awards that he actually won himself, which is sad. Because didn't he just only win was it an Oscar recently?
Yeah, I think it was it an Emmy?
No,
Right.
no. It was the Oscar was a few years ago.
That was like the first time, right?
Yeah.
Even though he's one of the leads in the highest grossing movie for like 15 years.
Yeah. They just
But
gave it.
he won it for, was it Defiance?
Yeah, no, he won it for The Revenant.
There you go, The
Oh,
Revenant.
Yeah.
okay, it wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, that movie was like people was like, okay, might as well just give it to him for this one. Because she
that boy
literally
Leonardo-
deserved this since long time ago.
Should have got that shit for that
Yeah.
Titanic.
I said he's in way more movies that won awards than awards he won.
Like for example, they wanted to give it to him when he did Django, but then people was like, I don't think you want to give that one when he did Django.
Can you imagine the words like Leonardo DiCaprio for Django?
Oh shit!
And they played, you know how like they play a little clip before he goes on stage.
Yeah,
Imagine you put the scene when he's like starts like saying the N word.
that's what I'm saying. Like 'cause Django, because what it was like, people were actually talking about it. It was like Spike Lee's movie had the record for the most N-word said until Django.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I think a lot of like,
and then you watch Luke Cage, bro, and they said that shit left and right.
bro,
Every minute, bro. Every
a
minute.
lot of like top like black celebrities were mad at Quentin Tarantino because he said like, oh no, he just wanted to get away with saying the N word on his. That's why he just put it there.
Like it was clearly
Oh,
competition. And then I'll tell you, once Django came out, a lot of show writers felt really empowered by it.
Yep.
Because you started seeing the N word everywhere. I was so surprised they were saying it on Black Lightning. Like they were
Well,
dropping,
they didn't say that.
Damn.
They
No,
said
they
said
said-
Negro.
right? They said Negro, but I was just saying I was surprised. They call
No,
it.
they were dropping that thing left and right.
I know, right?
Bro.
Yo, Tobias was just straight up
Oh,
racist.
He was
dude.
just like, bro. he's like, Negro, please.
He's like, yo, that's why.
Wow.
He's like, yo, that's why I don't like them Negro women. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, bro, get out of
It
here.
was so bad, dude. It was
Yo, wait,
terrible.
And that's basic TVs too, right there.
That's what it was so surprising about it, that it was basic.
Well, no, you know what's crazy though? It caught me off guard when in Legends when Roy called her a bitch. I was like, oh shit.
No, right? Yo,
He's
yo,
like, oh, you're a crazy bitch. I was like, oh damn, bro.
no, there's something about the way that guy says it that makes it make you hurt his side.
Yeah.
Yo, he says it with strength.
I think it's because he has such a deep ass voice too. It's just like, damn, you really just called me that?
Like, bro, you just
Wow.
you got called a bitch by a guy who smoked like 13 packs a day. How do you feel?
Dude, that's such a hard
Okay,
way.
let's see what's
Alright,
next. Oh yeah, this
well,
one.
we just lost our PG status, by the way.
Hey,
We
yeah,
lost a long
thanks
time
again.
ago.
Thanks again. You said those words. I can't.
Well,
Anyways.
technically PG-13. We're in PG-13 status.
Oh no, dude.
Anyway,
No, we can't be, because remember, you can say the F word twice before you lose it, and I've already said it like 3 times.
it's not like we
That's-
gonna.
that's called-
It's not like we're gonna get flagged.
So we can edit it out and censor you. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just say beep 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 beep.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so Kristen
Yeah.
Dunst,
So
right?
she's jealous that everyone else is getting attention by her.
But let's be real, girl.
What?
No.
You're Mary Jane. That's it.
Yeah, she's just like she seems like, oh, everyone's coming back. Let me come back too. She's just,
Why?
yeah. Look at her.
Wow.
Look, she looks great.
Wow, right?
Look,
Wow.
no,
Her
looks
prime is off. Like she's
she
past.
looks great.
But
But
I'm
but
just
she's
kidding.
not.
I'm not
She's
She's
kidding.
not
only
asking to be
39.
young Mary Jane. She's asking to be old Mary Jane.
But I even think
Right?
she's only 39. Like,
yeah, oh, that's great. I honestly, I wouldn't care if she came back. I wouldn't care if she didn't came back. She's the original. Well, I wouldn't say the original, but she is the Mary Jane we all grew up with, technically.
she's a good Mary Jane.
Yeah, she was. She played the role really well.
Yeah.
So if she came back for a cameo, I wouldn't be mad at it either. Would I be mad if she didn't come back? Nope, I wouldn't care. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
She's not gonna lie, she didn't really add that much to the movie. Like,
Nah, but let's be real. It's not about her. It's about Spider-Man. So that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all want to see Tobey Maguire with the beer belly up in that suit, okay?
you know,
Yeah.
let's be real.
That mutual universe.
To be real though,
universe.
if Tobey Maguire came in here and he was like, "Yo, I'm getting the best shit of my life for this role for a 5-second cameo."
I'd be
Fatter. Just being
like I
fat,
said,
like
I
Big
want to see Tobey Maguire with the beer belly in the suit. That's all I wanna see. You give me that, I'll give this movie a 10 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be sick though.
Nah,
That'd be
dude, let it go, bro.
sick.
You saw him walking the red carpet, right? Already?
Of course, he got invited.
Yeah, I invited.
No, it's done, bro. He in it.
Yeah, he in there. Yeah. It's
Look,
either him or
I personally think they're both in it, but I don't think they're gonna have a major part in it. But then I did see that one clip where Lizardman was getting the air slapped out of him.
Nah,
So it's like,
that was an After Effects error.
yeah, right.
Yeah, bro. Like that's okay. Apparently, they're still editing it. The some of the effects on the movie until right now. They're trying to get to the deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie comes out in 2 weeks. Don't they gotta ship?
No.
They're gonna care,
They
film,
literally,
like-
you know what they do, right? They just like export it out and send it, and then everyone could watch it the same day.
Don't they gotta well, everything's digital nowadays, so they don't.
Yeah,
do
that's
they still
why.
use film?
This is my
Wait,
plea,
do they
okay?
still use film, or they just use, or is it digital now?
Yeah, it's digital.
It's
There's
digital.
no-
Well, it depends on the movie, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
'cause
'Cause, like,
It's
Some
digital.
some
of
you're not allowed.
okay.
Let's be honest. Nobody gonna pay more money for her. To
No,
be
yeah,
happy.
there's a deadline. Obviously, maybe a few days before, but it's not like maybe like 48 hours deadline to turn it in.
I think they're gonna be. I think they'll be in it, but it's gonna be like a little cameo. But the thing is like, I also think that they're gonna help him at the end because there's no way this Peter Parker is gonna beat 6 villains. I mean, he has
Sinister
help from
Six.
Doctor Strange,
Basically,
but-
Sinister Six.
but like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let's move on.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Fuck out of
Yeah.
Toby and Andrew too. So
they're gonna be just like going around town like delivering pizzas.
That would be a good scene. I'm not gonna lie. So skipping the whole Hulu thing. Netflix for whatever reason decided to make a film about two people I don't care about, but
Yeah, they just like the story.
All of that.
because what are you gonna? Because what's the whole movie? Hey, can you come to my house? Yeah, sure, stranger. I'll come to your house at the end.
Yeah,
Yo, imagine if we
basically.
make it to like,
I don't know the story about it. So
thing.
Now,
I don't know why.
if they wanted to be crazy, okay, they can have a story about the obvious, which is she's clearly effing him behind her husband's wife. Back, obviously, I don't know.
She's got it
I
quiet.
mean, I'm like, I would, like, if I was him, I'd be hiding my wife away, okay? 'Cause this doesn't just happen,
Yeah,
right?
unless just a stranger.
Unless he's watching, okay? Some people like that stuff. I don't know.
Well, supposedly he arrived with his girlfriend, right? Quote unquote.
Oh, damn! So they would go all crazy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's a mom. Who's this guy? I was like,
okay, maybe the Netflix movie will be good then.
they're both gonna be looking at each other when they arrive home.
This is clearly
It's
gonna
like-
be a holiday film. Clearly,
Yeah.
clearly. It's just kind of crazy how
Nah.
like they literally was. I don't know what these executives come out with movies like ideas, right? They were looking through Instagram like, Oh shit! Look, this grandma invited a stranger to his house. Yo, that's a gold movie right
bro,
there. We
bro,
about to
bro.
make millions
No,
of
no, no, no.
dollars.
I'm sure they're in like the pitching room, and everyone's like, oh my god, we don't have any ideas. Anybody? Then someone's watching their fucking phone. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, that sounds great.
Like, guys, you forgot the Netflix formula. Okay, one is find something random on the internet. Okay,
Yep.
two is to see how much money they can put in the trash can, and three is how many people actually care. Okay, they don't care about the third one as much. That's
I
why it's number
wonder
two.
who pitched this idea.
I wonder who said yes to this idea.
I know.
Like this has to go through a different executives to be approved.
Yeah,
They
but
said
I
yes
just
when they were
don't get the
talking to
plot.
mushrooms,
Yo,
let's be
You know
honest.
what? You know what happened, right? As soon as they pitched it to him, he looked in the mirror. He was like, "You know what? I made enough money here." And he said,
man,
fucking what we have to
just
do is
doing
there's more crap on fucking Netflix right now.
Yeah, like I mean, Netflix has some gems right now, though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of crap too. Like, and it's like this just be another crap.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Netflix has been able to really match it. Like
To be able to be releasing top tier, movies and TV shows, year after year that takes a lot of skill, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Disney Plus was gonna start handing ass. I was wrong.
Bro, I told you, Kenneth. I told you, bro. They're just garbage.
But Netflix is firing back real hard.
Look. Disney Plus is great.
And Disney shit.
All the old shit they have, right? And the new Marvel stuff that comes out. But we don't get a lot of new Marvel TV shows like all the time. Even Star Wars, we don't get a bunch of those. HBO Max has been doing, decent.
Yeah.
But Netflix, man, they're the juggernaut.
They're
the pioneers, bro.
HBO Max is just doing the Game Pass strategy.
Yeah.
They just go back to all the shit that all the IPs they have, and it's like let's put them in there and put them in multiple languages, and we Gucci.
Yeah, and but Netflix, they're the pioneers of this, so
Netflix, they know what they're doing. They got endless. Well, supposedly they're supposed to be in massive debt, but they have endless sources of cash.
So much. Well, every company is in massive debt, so that's not even
Amazon is there.
Like you know how much debt Amazon is in, and look at them, they're fucking $1 trillion.
You know how much debt the country is?
Like it's crazy, bro. Debt means nothing. But that's a whole other topic. But Netflix, to be able to release top tier movies every year and TV shows just says yes with big top name actors. So shows that they know what they're doing and they're ready. They know the formula already. So
they have 1/3 of the Justice League in a TV show.
Yeah. Well, that's a movie, not a TV show.
No, I mean The Witcher.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And actually in the movie too. Now you mentioned it,
yeah. The new movie, Red. What is it? Red.
Something Notice. I think.
Red Notice. Red Notice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I saw it. Pretty good.
That was very funny.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, man, that boy's funny as shit.
Yep. Like that, man.
It's not like
Netflix is really firing at. I didn't expect them to be able to put up this much of a fight, but they're actually winning.
Yeah, like Squid Game was a TV show. You was like, oh, this looks trash, and it was good.
Wait, have you seen that cowboy movie with Idris Elba?
Cowboy Bebop?
No. The new cowboy movie. It's like,
no, I haven't.
It's that old western that Idris Elba took out.
Oh yeah, we have. That was the one Gabe was showing us.
Oh, we weren't paying attention that much.
Okay, yeah. JC produced that movie, and it's pretty good. JC.
Oh really?
Yeah, he produced it.
Who's that?
Really, bro.
Well, okay, shut the fuck up.
No, that's serious.
JC, the rapper JC,
bro.
Oh, Jay-Z. Oh, Jay-Z. I thought you said JC.
No, not JC.
Bro, you don't know Jay-Z?
Because I didn't hear Jay-Z. I heard Jay-Z.
He was pronouncing it JC.
I was like, who the hell is JC?
JC.
Bro, we need some culture in here.
Okay. Anyways, that's a good movie anyway. The Peacemaker trailer. To be honest, I just noticed that
I didn't see it.
It's Peacemaker. It's hard to explain.
It's just funny.
Okay, check it out, guys.
It's pretty much that. It's that team. So if you saw what was it called? Suicide Squad 2. It's pretty much that team with Peacemaker and Vigilante.
Oh,
okay.
That's it. And they do what Peacemaker and Vigilante do. Kill people to keep the peace, right? And so but it's fun. It's funny. But you have to see the trailer.
Yeah, you have to see the.
You know,
right.
when
is Peacekeeper pretty much like the Punisher?
bro.
He's not as cool as the Punisher. But I guess if you want to say that,
It's like a clown. Anyways, have
Right.
you? Okay, you know what reminds me seeing John Cena in this outfit?
Well,
Remember that SpongeBob superhero?
Barnacle.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Not Barnacle Boy, the other dude.
Yeah.
Mermaid Man?
Yeah, Mermaid Man.
Oh.
That's what it looks like, bro. No fucking joke.
Oh, when they were young?
Yeah.
It
Look.
does look like it. What if that was it was now?
Yeah, let's bring up. Okay, let's just move on because of time wise. Okay, the Matrix Resurrections. It has a new look and more humor than we
People
previously
said
did.
it's gonna be more funny.
Essentially, it's the Marvel effect.
I really don't like it.
Bro, he looks like a hobo. Like, what? You know?
Already
Wait, hold on, hold on. He looks like Tim Burton. I don't know why. Yeah, it's true. Look at it. Look, it looks like Tim Burton.
Yo, you know what? I'm thinking is like, why didn't they just cut his hair and make him look like Neo?
I think they're trying to show that time has passed.
He's,
Of course,
he's
but
a
you
hobo
can
now.
clearly see time has passed when he has wrinkles.
No, but I think they're like trying to because like if the trailer that they show so far is any indication, it looks like he doesn't remember that he was.
You know, hold on. You know what it's gonna be? Like at the end, he's gonna end up being like one of those hobos, and everything's gonna be just a dream. And he's gonna be on like some fucking drugs. You know?
Which is weird, but it's
Tom was-
weird
Tom
though
was
because
But look at Morpheus; he looks young as shit. 'Cause I mean,
well, yeah,
it's a new actor,
it's
of course.
I suppose.
But come on, compared to like, we comparing the characters. You know, Neo looks a lot older than Morpheus, and Morpheus was older than Neo.
Why does he has a Joker pose?
Oh, the guy with the.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hey, look, all they're gonna do is the same thing they did to Oracle, right? They got reprogrammed.
Wow.
It's pretty much.
Hey,
Like
you
I'm
Matrix
interested.
Super
I'm
Pro.
interested in what they're gonna do with the story because, like, I love the Matrix. Even though the last two movies were not that great, I still enjoyed the fuck out of those movies. But story wise, it's like
Like
they
I'm more
concluded it.
interested in what they think is the future, right? Because it's like these guys supposed to look at them for the future, right? But I didn't know just giving a white woman some cornrows makes her for the future. Like, I was like, okay, like, is that really what we're going with?
It's cultural appropriation, bro. Welcome to India.
Yeah, cultural appropriation of the future, bro.
Yeah. It's
Apparently, everyone's
acceptable.
gonna have cornrows.
Bro, have you
It's
seen?
100 years,
Like the thing is,
everyone's gonna have
you're not on social media. You haven't noticed that white girls are on social media now, trying
They
to
have
rap.
cornrows too?
Yeah, they have fucking like cornrows, the whole like the braces.
There was a whole
Because they're from the future.
look, there was a whole controversy behind like white girls having cornrows and black girls saying that you shouldn't wear them because you're not black. This and the third. I'm just like, look, it's just a fucking.
You never heard about like I never.
We can sell. We can sell this.
Wait. You never heard about the Catch Me Outside girl?
Yeah, no, but look, I'm just saying, like, we can sell this right now.
President in 2037.
Like, we can sell this right now. Should white women have cornrows? The answer is
no.
No one gives a shit. Like that's the end of the podcast.
Okay, I think we have more team, right? No.
We got one more thing.
Oh yeah,
Nicholas Cage wants to play Dracula. The end.
Oh
Goodbye.
my god.
Look, it's been nice having this podcast, you guys. I got you guys.
Is that real? Is that real?
Go follow me at Josh Gambino.
Yeah, he's gonna play Dracula. The new remake classic.
You guys have a good one.
Wait, is it because of that meme face? It's because of the meme face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wrap it up.
Okay, guys. It seems without meme, we now just close the podcast today. Thanks for coming by. See you guys next week at the same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure to check our social media. It's gonna be in the link down below in our description on YouTube. And until next week, anything? Oh, before that, anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
Okay.
That was good.
All right, bro. All right, guys.
The nominee award.
Take care. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.